Hello and welcome back to the bottom. My name is Beast and today we're back for a normal video again after the weekend. Had my fun playing voice of cards. Actually, you know what? Before I start this proper, I'm gonna just do like a quick community post because I want to keep going on voice of cards. I'll just say that straight out. I'm hella enjoying that. I really want to keep going with it. So should I just stream it again next week? Is the question, or just get completely forget about the streaming bit since people don't really come in to watch those streams anyway, and just record it instead. I'm gonna like make a poll real quick here. But yeah, today I'm gonna probably keep the part short, just until the next selection comes up. Because it's like already 11 PM, so yeah, whoops. There we go, made the community post. Basically, like, the choices are keep playing on the channel, be it just recording or stream too, and the other being played on your own time. I personally would actually kind of enjoy playing this on here, but hey, can't really force people. I know what kind of channel this is. People coming for visual novels. People are gonna want to see visual novels. I know that. Just let me at least put those options out there. Hell, I could probably also just play Conception 2 on the channel if I really wanted to. Anyways, today we'll be communists. Okay, let's go, girls. First one to find Tsubaki gets a reward.
まあ、兄様がそれでいいのなら、月はもう何も言いません。ご褒美って何でもいいの？お姉ちゃん、何でも許可すると、もし私が見つけたとき取り返しのつかないことになる。あんた、一体何を要求するつもりなのよ。
Just say anything within reason. You find Tsubaki all too easy.
見つけるのなら、もう少し後にしてほしかったわ。
Kinda late for that now. Thought Tsubaki was depressed, but she just looked slightly embarrassed as she plays a game of pinball.
さてはユキくん、今日はどこまでも私を恥ずかしめるつもりね。
All the way. You don't have to back that far away.
しょうがない。お兄ちゃんはけだものだから。
I'm not gonna pounce on you girls or anything.
襲ってもらわないと、せっかくおしゃれしてきたお姉ちゃんの立つ瀬がない。どうして私を巻き込むのよ！お兄さんの相手は泉さんたちに任せて、月ちゃんは私と屋台回りましょう。はい、椿お姉さん。
Tsubaki kidnaps my Tsuki. But I guess this is my punishment.
しょうがないから、お兄ちゃんの相手は私がしてあげるわ。感謝しなさいよね。
I actually still have brownies here. Please. those before the chips. Oh well. That's still securely packaged, so it should be fine. That's a big bubble. Oh, also, you can probably see I accidentally punched like my standing mic earlier. Yes, it's not that big, but it's very uncomfortable. Basically, this part I accidentally punched. So, yeah. I'm retarded if you haven't guessed. Anyways. You sure I'm not the one keeping you company?
あながち間違いではない。
What's at this hand?
お兄ちゃんがはぐれたら困る。
If anyone's getting lost, it's you.
にゅー。にゅー。
Hey, Gina's starting to make... Hey, Gina's starting to make a weird noise.
お姉ちゃんもお兄ちゃんと手をつなぎたいだけ。でも、ツンデレだからお兄ちゃんから握ってあげないと。
Harlot. You really got your sisters back, huh? Well, I'm the one who invited them today, so I guess it's the least I can do. So, as Junitsu sways side to side as if to say, ready when you are, I grasp her hand.
私と手をつなぎたいのなら、もっと早く言いなさいよ。
Should probably like get a new one of these, but that cost money. Both me and your little sister know that you want to be babied, so do you really have to put on an act when it's just us?
だって、そうでもしなきゃもう歯止めが効かなくなっちゃうでしょ。どこまでもいけちゃうでしょ。お姉ちゃんの欲望ポテンシャルは無限大。この私よりも。
Indeed, if you just ignore everything that comes out of Konatsu's mouth, she does indeed seem to have more self-control. But that's a big if.
お兄ちゃん、両手に妹状態なんだから、もっと興奮してほしい。
I'm not horny. He seemingly is, though. Is she horny, though?
興奮してるんじゃなくて、我慢してるのよ。うっかり甘えちゃいそうだから、話しかけないで。
Ah, my foot! My foot!
お姉ちゃんを見習って。
If you start panting like that, too, they're gonna throw us out anyway. What about you? Are you horny?
さすがに手つないだくらいじゃ。ねえ。
Can you please be a little more self-aware with your words?
程よく両手も温まったところで、次はどこ握りたい？
What do you mean next? After Anthem's arms? It's more linking than holding, though.
ブブー。正解はおっぱい。
Is it really possible to hold each other's boobs, though?
私とお姉ちゃんのサイズなら余裕で握れる。
But on mine, there's nothing to grab onto. What are you gonna do?
代わりに私はお兄ちゃんのチンポを握る。
See, what a charming proposition, but I'd rather not get arrested, so so no thanks.
私、お兄ちゃんのおっぱいチューチューする
よ。She just said something far sketchier than what you did. What do we do about her?
欲求を発散させてあげるしか、元の綺麗なお姉ちゃんに戻す術はない。
So, you know, it's become a problem case. Huh?
って誰が元から汚いお姉ちゃんよ。
You need to snap back to her senses just so she could snap back at you.
所詮はその場しのぎでしかない。このままだとお兄ちゃんのおっぱいはいずれお姉ちゃんに吸われてしまう。あんたたち、私が欲望と戦っている間、どんだけ頭の悪い会話してんのよ。おちおちトリップもしてられないじゃない。
Please don't start tripping in public venues. I think I've lost some brain cells in these last few minutes of conversation. I agree. And it's not due to the alcohol. Well, it's probably partially due to the alcohol. We can really never be sure with alcohol. I should just ignore these mindless conversations. Yeah,
でもお兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃんばっかりじゃなくて、そろそろ私のお願いもちゃんと聞いてくれないと困る。
You keep saying that, but I can't. Even if I caved and laid a hand on you like you want, Chinatsu would get mad.
そうね。そんな不死だらは許さないわ。いくらお兄ちゃんがちょっとかっこよくて、私たち好みの男だとしてもよ。
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
お姉ちゃんと趣味一緒だからわかる。今のは本心。はぁ？違うわよ。いくら私が甘えてくるからって、あまり調子に乗らないでほしいわね。
Pat pat.
お兄ちゃん出勤。
She's like a puppy.
犬畜生の方がいくらか節度がある。万年発情期の小夏に言われたくないわよ。
Damn. My hair is annoying. No fighting. Come on, it looks like the fireworks are about to start.
花火と私たち、どっちが大切なの？花火よりも綺麗な妹が双子で発情して並んでるのにね。
Well, sure there are a couple perverts, but who can say no to twins? Maybe I should pay more attention to them instead of the fireworks. Hold on. Is that already the choice? That's already the choice! At this point I just wanna like kinda go through all the choices just to have everything set up. Because I'm not doing the entirety of Chinatsu and Konatsu's route today. I get a bad day. Not fuck it. Rest of the day, I'll just save for myself. Take a nice break. That's actually quite a nice Kira cosplay. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. I really don't want to start Konatsu. Shinatsu. Fuck it. I'm just doing route setup. Save you again. Sorry about Tsuki tops my little sister priority list.
何ですか、兄様。おべっか使ったって無駄ですから。
We regroup with Tsuki and Tsubaki. I pet Tsuki's head and she smiles happily, at least from an objective viewpoint.
嫌がってるようにしか見えないから、代わりに私にしてほしいんだけど。やはり偽米は実米には勝てないのか。
That's not the right time to use that phrase, is it?
あら、ずいぶん仲良さそうにやってきたように見えたけど。ねえ、月ちゃん？
Sure about that?
はい。私にはもう椿お姉さんがいるので、兄様は義妹さんたちとよろしくやっていてください。
No way, but I chose you!
ですが、皆さんとは至って健全な関係だと分かりましたので、私はこう見えても満足です。この私ともあろうものが健全って言われた。 泉さん、どうしてあなたの妹さんはショックを受けているのかしら。我が家の恥なので、どうか聞かないでください。
Sisters seem to have taken some damage, but it looks like I've got Tsuki's understanding now, so that's a relief. Okay, Tsuki, it's almost time for the fireworks to start, so climb on each other's shoulders so you can get a better look.
調子に乗って私を子供扱いしないでください。まったく、いくつだと思ってるんですか？仕方ないから、私が代わりにされてあげるわ。感謝しなさいよね。何当然のような顔で兄様の肩に捕まろうとしているんですか、あなたは。どいてください。あれ？お兄ちゃんに肩車してもらうの嫌なんじゃなかったの？兄様が調子に乗るくらいなら恥を忍んで私が肩車されます。ああ、兄様！
Oopsie daisy. When Tsuki grabs onto my shoulders, I lift her up and give her a ride just like she wants. How's the view up there?
私は軽々持ち上げられてしまってショックです。
It's cute how Tsuki hugs my head tight despite grumbling and discontent.
泉さんお姉ちゃんなのね。まあ、手のかかる妹がいますから。気づいたら体が動いていただけとは言えない。花火。
When we look up, fireworks explode overhead.
綺麗ですね、兄様。
Yeah, they sure are. Appreciate the summer mood as I feel my growing little sister's weight a little more heavily on my shoulders than previous years. This year, Tsuki and I aren't alone. This summer break, I thought I'd just be working and spending time with Tsuki. Summer break's usually gone in a flash, but this year it feels so long. After all these years, only now am I starting to appreciate summer break somewhat.
今度はエミさんやハスニさんとも一緒に見に行きましょうね。
Good idea. Tsuki says that as if to pull me out of my sentimentality and back to reality. Snap back to I have to prepare for my date with Tenma this weekend. My summer break's not over yet.
お兄ちゃん、もっと背伸びしてください。
私を頂点に。プール
にしか行ってないんだけど。
On the school day for the short summer course, Miyama shouts out loud as soon as lessons end.
かわいそう。せっかくの夏休みなのにどこにも行ってないんだ。かわいそうって何？まさかももちゃんは先に黙って男とどっか行ったんじゃないよね。男だらけでキャンプ行ってきたけど。何その逆ハーレム状態。一人でいい。欲張らないから一人でいいからちょうだい。男って言っても私の兄ちゃんたちだけどいいの？イケメンならオールオッケーです。見境がなくなってる。何言ってるのセミちゃん。イケメンで優しくて身長180センチないとさっきやだよ。
That's actually funny. I just started a manga earlier. It's called From Misunderstandings to Marriage. And the whole story is that there... Hold on, let me just like open chapter 1. The whole story is that there's like these two... Like this guy and this man and this woman who work at the same company. But like, they're like, the first chapter starts with them at a company get together, and they start like, and someone asks like the girl like, hey, like, do you have an ideal type of guy? And she just sits there like, word for word, she says, yeah, I'd like a handsome guy who's 5 years older than me, has straight hair, has height of 180 centimeters, and double eyelids. I also want him to work a different job than me with good job security, or he'd wear glasses and a necktie for work like a civil servant or something. And the main character is sitting over here with like wavy hair, same age, no glasses or no double eyelids, height 168 centimeters, hates neckties and the same job, and has a crush on her. So of course he immediately gets depressed and just sits there, like she sits down next to him because she also likes playing games and stuff like him. So they actually get along pretty well. She just sits down next to him, wanting to talk about like the newest release. Which, by the way, they said like, yes, the new release, Ghost of Yashima. And so as he just sits there, like, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? And he's just like in thought, like, yeah, well, you just broke my heart a moment ago. And he just says like, I'm feeling a bit down, man. Why can't I have a younger girl with big boobs and blonde hair comfort me right now? And she's just sitting right there, like fucking the same age, maybe a few months older, dark hair, and average chest size, like just sitting there, like, fuck. Because she likes him as well. And the last panel is literally just like, it's Ozzy, you know, still looks so down. They make such a good couple. Hurry up a date already. Even when they're feeling sad, they're perfectly in sync. Their coworkers think, as talk to themselves, as they just think, why would I fall for him? Why did I fall for her? And there's just like a small text box in the corner saying, these two will eventually get married. And thus far, it seems like a fun manga. Anyways, what's that Bo Burnham song? Lower your expectations!
というわけで、セミちゃん、ユッキーちょうだい。手段を選ばない女。友達に彼氏くれっていうやつ初めて見たわ。ドン引きだわ。頼んでみるだけならタダだからね。何事もチャレンジ。代わりに友情を失うことになるとは、まだ知らぬアホの先だった。いやー、でもユキってば、ハマちゃんの条件満たしてないと思うけど。どうして？だってイケメンだし、優しいし、背高いし。
I'm not even 180 centimeters. As always, I sadly listen in on the stupidly loud girls' conversation and mentally roast them.
イケメン、優しい?
Question marks float above Emmy's head. Rude.
それでセミちゃん、ユキくれる？くれない？どっちなんだい？まだやるのか。エミ、相手にすることないよ。ごめん、ユキはあげられない。
It's a little shocking just how resolutely Emmy turned her down. It's not like I'm hers to give away in the first place.
ラブラブか？ラブラブなのか？彼氏強奪に失敗するや否やいじりに移行したよ。私はもう哀れで見てられないよ。ハマちゃん、私ね、彼氏って誰かにもらうものじゃないと思うの。正論で殴るのはやめてください。ボディーブローで心の溝落ちをえぐられてしまいます。エミさ、いっそ一発殴ってやったらいいんじゃない？シュッ。本気にしないでよ。セミちゃんのパワーで殴られたら、さっきなんて一瞬で教室の窓突き破ってグラウンドに叩きつけられちゃうよ。私どんだけバカ力だと思われてるの？
The athletic Emmy looks sadly upon her fists, which she has never used to their full potential. Stop it, please. Can you please not laugh grossly in my ear like that out of nowhere? Please say hi first. It's bad for my heart. Obviously, I don't raise my voice, but I wish you'd just stop sneaking up on me like that. Though I guess there's no helping it since Tenma's not trying to be sneaky when we're in the classroom, for my sake. 新海くんこそ、女子の会話を盗み聞きなんて良くないぞ。All eavesdropping. They're just too loud not to hear. エミちゃんに所有権を主張されて、ちょっと嬉しそうな顔してたくせに? I wasn't. And I'm not an object to be owned. Oh, mate. Fucking... Itchy. Help. How can you even see my face that well when you've got my... How can you even see my face that well when I've got my bangs down? Did you just happen to get a look at it, or... If you don't have any business with me, can you please leave and go join up with the others or something? もちろん用はあるよ。忘れちゃいないと思うけど、日曜日。I know. Do you think I'm some sort of bird brain? それならいいのです。Stop that laugh, please. With a smug look on her face, Timma mingles with the other girls. Since we're gonna see each other again at prep school today, we can talk then.
ユキさ、私にも夏休みちょうだい。
I'm your employee working shifts during break. What the hell are you saying? Aki looks oddly sober today as she grumbles at me while I wipe the countertop.
考えてみりゃ不公平よね。学生かそうじゃないかってだけで休みの長さ違うの。ユキもそう思わない？
Isn't everyone a student at one point though?
私ね、学生時代のことを思い出すと死にたくなるからなかったことにしてるの。
Understandable. Oh, somebody started. I just saw that somebody in my friends list started playing Skyrim, and it immediately made me laugh because I remembered Yumfa's video. Ah, yes! Let me play the Skyrims. What is this? What is this? An L stick? How disgusting! Why should I care about that? I'm going to punch everywhere. So funny how he like frames the whole like Skyrim no walking video as like a guide, as he does with all his videos, when he probably knows damn well that no one would ever do that of their own free will. Then again, it would be very useful to know how to do that when, you know, some kind of hostage situation happens and they, or like kidnapping happens, and they basically like tell you at gunpoint to play Skyrim without using the L stick. However, when the fuck is that ever gonna happen? What the hell did you do?
聞きたい？私の恥ずかしい昔話、そんなに聞きたい？
If you want to die whenever you think about your student days, why do you want to talk about it so bad?
過去の恥ずかしい話なら、私にも用意がある。
You say that as if you don't have an embarrassing present.
今日はちゃんと履いてるよ。
It's sweet that you have days when you don't.
はいはーい。私今日は開放感に浸りたくってパンツ履いてません。
Really? Then please make sure you don't drink today.
健全な男子学生が異性に興味なさそうなふりしちゃって。せっかくだからお尻見せちゃおっかな。ふりふり。
She's not even drunk, and she's shaking her plump ass in her own restaurant. How has she not been arrested yet?
童貞なお兄ちゃん、騙されないで。オーナーティーバッグ履いてる。なぜわかったし。やるわね、こなつっち。ふんふん。
Well, things have gotten annoying real quick, and I like this lazy owner. I've got work to do, so while she's distracted with Konatsu, I'll make my escape.
ユキ、またサボってたの？
Again with the accusations? Rude. Besides, keeping up with that woman so much work, I should be charging extra. Amy's expertly carrying stacks of plates. This is apparently her first job, but it seems she's already gotten the hang of it. That's the impression I suddenly get when I look at Amy in her waitress uniform. I know this is kind of late, but you look good in your uniform.
何よいきなり。蹴り入れてもいいの？
I mean, when we're working, I never have a chance to get a good look at you. I just said that what was on my mind. Sorry if I ruined your mood.
だからって、普通そのまま口に出す？
Sorry, jeez. I just thought you looked better than with a more rough and natural look than some frilly like a uniform.
何それ？変なの。
Thought you was mad, but Amy smiles just a little.
そういうあんたは制服似合っててムカつく。
Oh! She pokes me right in the chest, catching me off guard.
せっかく似合ってんだから、もっとシャキッとしなさいよ。はっはっは。
Emmy chuckles loudly as she carries the plates to the kitchen. Emmy sure seems to be in a good mood today, huh? Some good happened to her. Our shift just ended! What could you possibly want?
もう聞かなくてもわかるでしょ
If you think I'm gonna refuse just because you're not gonna refuse just because you're genuflecting, you've got another thing coming.
ち
I'm sure I've told you this before, but I listen to just about anything as long as you've got the money, so there's nothing to gain from genuflecting like this.
言われてみればそうだったそう考えるとユキって結構ちょろい
Okay, Nanako, shut the fuck up. Now you play show off. I've got my standards to you now.
Hi!
If only she were this understanding all the time. So, what stupid thing are you showing off about this time?
それがね今回ばかりは私悪くないの
Oh? You sound like a defendant in court.
今日登校日だったんだけどハマちゃんがねユキのこと欲しがってそれであれやこれやあってさっきスマホ見たら
Emmy shows me a chat log.
セミちゃん今テレビ見たらねバカップルにあやかるのが恋愛先生術的にいいってやってたから今度の日曜デートに同伴させて一生のお願いあ、これ一生のお願いを一生し続けるタイプのやつだでも私も面白そうだから行きたいということでよろしくねマイベストフレンドセミちゃん
These two can really get ahead of themselves, huh?
ね私悪くないでしょというわけで日曜私とデートして
She can really get ahead of herself too. Wait, but on Sunday I...
まさかユキのくせにバイト以外でなんか予定あるの
You're kinda starting to piss me off.
ごめんってばスミも予定あるって言ってたしそりゃユキにだってあるよね
Emmy's exactly right, but what she doesn't realize is that they're the same plans. Technically speaking, it still worked for me as Tenma's paying me a friendship fee.
それなら別の日にしてもらおっか私も結構バイト入れちゃってるから合わせにくいかもしんないけど
Well, I do have plans on Sunday night, but I should be fine before then.
本当ならちょうどよかった私も夜からバイトだから
Our appointment with Tenma starts at night for some reason, so I might as well make good use of my free time. I know it's a date with Emmy, but if Mihama and Kozuki are gonna come too, then that gives me a chance to nonchalantly ask what girls like to do for dates nowadays.
じゃあユキ日曜よろしくねバイバイ
Like, here's the thing, like, sure, asking them is gonna sound weird, like, hey, you're going on dates with her all the time, like, you know, frame it as, like, Emmy's way too fucking nice, she just goes along with what I suggest. Like, she seems to enjoy just our time together enough for me to never be able to actually pick up on what's supposed to be popular these days. I want to take her to a nice place that she can actually enjoy the place as well. But she's not really giving me a chance here. Just spin some bullshit like that. Yeah. I wave my hand as Amy passes through the turnstiles. Lately, I've just naturally ended up seeing Amy off at the station whenever our shifts end at the same time. Not that I mind, seeing as it's not particularly out of the way. Back, Tsuki!
おかえりなさい兄様
Just as always, my loving little sister greets me as I get home. Worked up a bit of a sweat, so let me take a bath first.
はいご飯温めておきますので
What's wrong, Tsuki? Tsuki's staring at me with a weird look on her face. I ask her what's up.
兄様今日は何かいいことでもありましたか
Oh, really? I did get a pretty good part-time job schedule. But that's about it. Oh, my
そうですか妙に顔が明るかったものでてっきり私に秘密でこっそり買った宝くじでも当ててきたのかと
It's odd. Come on. Ow. It was like really itchy inside my ear. If I did, then I'd have hugged you as soon as I got home.
やめてください、兄様のエッチ。
What's weird about some sibling bonding? Oni-chan's shocked! Little sisters do not like hugging their older brothers. What's that? Like, something that I like to do with my little sister is just like when we happen to like run into each other around the house, I just like tend to like block her path. Be like, okay, this is now you now have to pay passage here. One hug and you may pass. And she will fucking act as if it's the end of the world, trying to force her way past me, trying to avoid giving me a hug as much as humanly possible. And it's actually kind of amusing. And I'm making a good case about the whole like I'm not a ciscon thing that's going on. Here's the thing: I very much care about my little sister. Pissing her off and annoying her is fun as hell, and I would probably murder somebody if they dare to harm a hair on her head. So, yeah. However, unlike with people like Tony, you don't have to worry about your sister's about my sister's safety. I very much worry about Tony's sister's safety. He actually has a fetish for incest. It's like it's not just, okay, I will protect my family to the fucking teeth. For him, it's like, ah, yes, I do like the fancy of my little sister sucking my dick. Which is very, very, very distressing, considering that man is an admin in my Discord server. Then again, I've long since lost control over my Discord server. I'm still convinced that like 90% of the people actually in the server don't even watch my videos. They're literally just people that Tony and the other mods invited because they hang out with each other a lot. And they've actually never even seen my fucking channel page or even a single video of mine. Suki's approaching her rebellious age. I fear the day she'll stop waiting for me at home like this.
やっぱり最近の兄様はちょっと楽しそう。エミさんたちのおかげでしょうか。あれ？デートって何するんだろう。
The show-off had similar questions.
おはよう、ユキ。ずいぶん眠たそうな顔してるじゃない。
Just what time do you think it is? Early Sunday morning, the dusty intercom rings, revealing none other than Emi. Just because you know where I live doesn't give you an excuse to come here unannounced. I'll call the cops.
彼氏の家にお邪魔するくらいいいじゃないの。
Boyfriend, come on.
だって今日はそうでしょ。ユキはとりあえず顔洗ってきたら。寝癖もひどいし。っていうか、なんでおでこ押さえてるの？頭痛いの？
So the bangs don't come down. It's because I nearly opened the door with my bangs down. Yeah, and she's standing right in front of me.
ごめんってば。私もまさかユキが出てくるとは思わなくて。月ちゃんは？
Just kinda got a routine on Sunday mornings. I look over to Tsuki sitting on the sofa watching TV.
かっこいいです。
Despite being a girl, my Sentai-loving little sister's quietly pulling off a pose. She's cute when she's excited.
好きなんだ、月ちゃん。大人も子供も楽しめますから。照れなくてもいいのに。私もちっちゃい頃好きでよく見てたから。
Tsuki starts feeling awkward. Amy sits down next to her and starts watching with her. What did she come here for? Tsuki would probably get mad if I interrupted, so I just watch quietly as I munch on toast.
今のやつってスマホで変身するんだ。それ、変身！違います。こうです。変身！ ガハハハハハ。悪の化身エミ様の登場だ。お前を食ってやるぞ。
Emi suddenly plays the role of a villain, perhaps thinking Tsuki would enjoy it, only to get a cold stare. I see someone playing with the Barbarian. Hold on. Let me just like message them on Steam saying good boy. Actually, no, it's just text of like good, fall deeper. Who tagged me? Fucking tagged me. VN suggestions. There we go. I've successfully annoyed them about the Barbarian again. Embarrassing.
スキちゃん、乗ってきてよ。ノリノリで変身ポーズ決めてたんだから乗ってきて。私と一緒なら恥ずかしくないから。
Now close all of Steam again. There we go.
いえ、恥ずかしいのではなく、エミさんの悪役がしょぼすぎてちょっとやる気が。じゃあ月ちゃん、お手本見せてよ。いいでしょう。我が復讐、今宵この欠けた月夜にこそ果たしてくれよ。邪魔する者は一族老頭ネズミの一匹まで皆殺しにするのだ。戦隊ものにそんなガチな悪役いたら子供たち泣いちゃう。
Tsuki likes period dramas too.
意外と多趣味なのね。
Now you know some Tsuki secrets that only I knew. Satisfied? Now leave. I'm going back to sleep.
お邪魔しましたってそうじゃないでしょ。
Emi grabs me by the neck with a stupidly strong grip as I try to go back to my room.
ごめん。ユキが逃げようとするから。
It's your fault for barging into my house and then leaving me alone.
なーに？もしかして私に構ってもらえなくて寂しかったの？
I can make sure you can never show off again, you know.
ズビバセン。兄様の TV 現場を目撃してしまいました。
You're siding with Emi over me?
私は弱者の味方でありたいだけです。これぞジャスティスパワー。イエス！ジャスティスフュージョン合体。
Emi resumes playing with Zuki, who's still pumped up from watching Sentai stuff. I'm going to sleep. Emi grabs my shoulder in no time at all.
もう逃がさないから。なんか今のやりとりやらせるつもりなの？
I want to hear from you. So seriously, what brings you here this early in the morning?
それよ、それ。今日のデート、事前に打ち合わせくらいしとかないとまずいでしょ？せめてどこ行くかくらい決めておかないと。
That's some pretty legit business coming from Emi. Yeah, it'd be kind of a mess if it turned out like the last time we first met.
私も成長したでしょ？
I don't think knowledge gained to cover up your lies when you show off can be considered growth in any positive way.
兄様、今日はエミさんとデートなのですか？私、初耳なのですが。
Tsuki must have overheard us as she was cleaning the room. She's looking at us suspiciously. I don't know, I had the obligation to tell you.
当然です。兄様とエミさんに万一のことがあってからでは遅いですから。私とユキが何をすると思ってるの？兄様、デートはいいですが、不純異性交友はご法度ですからね。
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
何そのおざなりな反応！なんかムカつくんだけど！
I was just thinking about how cute my little sister is, so why is Amy so mad? So, where are we going today?
決めてないから、ここにいるんでしょ？ユキはどこ行きたいの？
Are you asking me?
だって、私もデートなんてどこ行けばいいかわかんないし。
I was sure she had at least done a preliminary check. I was a fool. And how about the zoo?
何？ユキって動物好きなの？
Nope, not at all. I was just throwing that out there since it's a place I've already gone to.
なんなのよ。もっと他に行きたい場所とかないの？
My bed. To be totally honest, I don't want to go anywhere.
そんなに私とどっか出かけるのが嫌なんだ。
For some reason, Amy turns away and sulks. I didn't say that.
そっか。
Or so I thought, but now she's suddenly blushing. What an emotionally unstable show-off.
兄様もまだまだですね。
Tsuki sighs as she taps the shelves with a duster. Why does she seem fed up with me? I don't think one little quimp was gonna make Amy sulk like that.
じゃあ動物園で決定ね。私は動物好きだし。
Yeah, yeah.
はいは1回。
Yeah.
やる気な。
I'm sleepy, cut me some slack.
はいはい。話まとまったら出かけるまで寝てもいいから。
Good grief.
あ、そうだ。忘れないうちに。はい、お金。
While Tsuki's not looking, Emi slips me a 10,000 yen bill. It's gone into you, Emi. You're paying quite generously today.
ニコニコ現金先払いってね。この前みたいに渡すタイミングないとユキも困るでしょ？
Alright, thanks. Emi seems to be in a good mood for some reason. On the other hand, I'm so sleepy, so it's throwing me off. Hey, Emi. Are we sure we didn't get the meetup time wrong?
間違えてないってば。多分。
Wait for Mihama and Kozuki at the station around noon. But even after the meetup time, they don't show up.
あ、噂をすればハマちゃんからだ。もしもし？ゼミちゃんごめん。風邪ひいた。大丈夫なの？なんとか治そうとしたけど無理だった。大丈夫じゃないから、今日はユッキーと一緒に先の分まで楽しんできて。わかった。お大事に。
Looks like she's out of the
ハ
picture.
マちゃん、声ガラッガラだった。かわいそうに。
Must be summer cold, so there's nothing we can do about it. So, what about Kozuki?
ダメ。チャットも電話も反応なし。ももちゃん、こういう時は十中八九寝てるから。
Probably gamed all night again. I see. Now that our plans have gone to waste, Emi and I simply stand in place in front of the station. Well, see you later. Bye.
待ってよ
What a long face. We're done here today, aren't we?
それじゃあ、私が汗水垂らして稼いだお金はどうなるの？
Alright, you did give me today's pay.
ねえ、ユキ。私何も悪くないし、お金返してくれる？
Stole my sleeping hours and forced me to human you starting early in the morning. What about me?
ドケチなあんたがそういうのは分かってたけど、半分でいいからお金返しで。
What? Cut that out! Don't be shameless! We're in public! Amy clings to my arm, half in tears. That said, if I gave her back my money after I've already accepted it, then it'd result in a collapse of my identity.
デートしてよ。
Huh?
払ったお金分、私とデートしてって言ってるの？
Fine British alcohol. Oh, that almost went down the wrong fucking way. Ah! Pain. I know she's messing around, but Amy makes an unexpected request. Are you serious? Even if it's just you and me?
だって仕方ないでしょ。せめて元は取らないと。それとも、ユキは私と一緒は嫌なの？
Well, mine, but can you really get your money's worth by going out with me without your friends? She's working part-time just so she can get the money to show off to her friends. Does she not care that she's spending that money when those friends aren't even here?
うん。だって、私は別にユキと出かけるのは嫌じゃないというか、とにかく、もうお金払っちゃったんだから、私とデートして。
If you insist, I'm sure. Let's go on a date.
する。
Unless somehow Amy and I end up going on a date, just the two of us.
ユキ、ほらあれ見て、キリンいる。
Hey, stop running! Despite being silent the entire train ride, she's been like this the whole time since we got into the zoo.
動物園なんて久しぶりに来たけど、案外楽しいね。
You know, double get her time's worth. Take a selfie with him at the zoo and send it to Mihama. Like, something that I've kind of wanted to try at some point is a brandy. I don't know why. I need to try like more drinks. I should probably go to a bar or something sometime. You're enjoying this way too much.
私、動物好きだって言ったでしょ。ここ、餌やれるみたいだけど、ユキあげてみる？あげてみよう！
Why me? I mean, buys feed before I can stop her. I'd like to learn some of that fancy footwork.
ほら、キリン寄ってきたよ。餌出して。
As urged by Amy, I timidly present the feet to the giraffe. Whoa!
あ、舌長っ！きっしょい！ユキも変な声出してるし。
My hand isn't food, jeez. Only is it's a neck long, but so is its tongue, which it used to lick me. Feels very particularly. And then it's just bursting with laughter here. You try feeding it too?
やだ。
Oh, screw off.
それより、なんかみんな同じ方向いてない？
Right, they're all facing the same way except for one.
ユキみたいなキリンだね。
My neck and tongue aren't that long. Blah.
舌出しながら寄らないでよ。
Contrarian giraffe. What's with that spoony couple? The one giraffe facing away from the crowd seems to be looking at us funny.
でも、こうやって好き放題言ってるけど、私なんかキリンに蹴られたらイチコロなんだよね。
What's with the sudden return to reality?
次行こう。
Wanna see lines? They're over there.
見る！けど、なんで知ってるの？
I've been here before. After Emmy and I look at all the savannah animals, we take a break for a late lunch.
ユキのそれ何？超可愛いんだけど。
Ordered soft serve ice cream, and this is what I got. It's supposed to be a bear.
パンダじゃないの？
Two of us stare at this ice cream decorated with chocolate.
見てたら私も食べたくなってきた。
You gonna have a bite?
食べた後でお金請求されない？
What do you think I am?
主戦度。
She's not wrong, but it pisses me off that she doesn't hesitate to say it. I don't know where to start eating it because of that weird face.
ユキってさ、変なとこで悩むっていうか、そういうとこあるよね。まあいいや。じゃあ一口もーらい。
That reservation, Emmy takes a bite out of my ice cream. Do you even know what moderation is?
うま。だって一口は一口でしょ？
Got some ice cream on your cheek.
黙ってハンカチで拭いてくれるなりしてよ。デートなんだから。
I'm not that generous with handouts, you know.
知ってます。 ほら、ユキもこれ食べて。
She shoves the end of her half-eaten corn dog into my mouth. What's the big idea?
何って、ソフトクリームのお礼。借りはすぐ返しとかないと、後でネチネチ言われそうだからね。
Seriously?
そんな怖い顔してないで、こっち向いて。
Oh, you're still not done yet. Instant I turn away, Emmy wipes my mouth with a
ケ
tissue.
チャップついてたから。
Whose fault do you think that is?
そのままにしておいてやってもよかったんだぞ。
Damn it. So frustrating to be led by the nose by me. With the aftertaste of corn dog still in my mouth, I lick what remains of my ice cream after Emmy jumped into it. What? Why are you staring at me?
いや、そんな警戒しなくてもいいじゃん。ちょっとね。よく考えたら、めちゃくちゃ恥ずかしいことしてない？私。
I don't know what's going on, but Emmy seems embarrassed. She's just now realizing how embarrassing her actions were.
ペンギン超可愛いんだけど、何あの歩き方、テチテチ言ってそう。
Emmy's really curious about the penguins walking around with their wings, arms spread wide.
ねえ、ペンギンってこんなクソ暑い夏でも平気なの？溶けたりしないのかな？
Don't ask me, do I look like a penguin professor or something?
だって結構聞いたら答えてくれるから、本当は動物好きなんじゃないかって思ってるくらい。
Why would I lie about that?
そんな顔して動物好きとか恥ずかしいから内緒にしてるんでしょ？
Not a stupid show off like you.
私だって何でもかんでも見え張ったりしないもん。
Sure about that. Incidentally, while penguins have a reputation of living in cold environments, quite a few species live in temperate areas, though I suppose even they hate it when it's too hot.
やっぱり知ってるんじゃん、ユキ博士。
Obviously, I'm not an animal lover, but Tsuki is, and she tells me those sorts of things.
わかった。月ちゃんが好きなんでしょ。図星なんだ。ほんと、ユキってばお金か。そうでなかったら月ちゃんのことばっかりなんだから。うまく言い返せないと舌打ちする癖も、もうわかってるんだからね。
It's almost like adorable to see how well she's starting to know him. Like she's starting to have like a complete grasp on his personality. You know, lately you've been throwing me off my groove.
はいはい。いい加減慣れてよね。それよか、向こうにアザラシもいるみたいだから、見に行こう。
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you not to run so suddenly? Not only is she mocking me, she's cheerfully grabbing me by the arm and dragging me along. In any case, Emmy seems a bit more excited today than usual. Because there's no need for us to pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend. No way, she was home in high spirits since she came to my house this morning.
ユキ、どうしたの？ぼーっとアザラシみたいな顔して。
That's nothing. If I say the wrong thing, Emmy's gonna mess with me again, so I shake my head, trying to be as calm as I can.
アザラシの赤ちゃん、白くてまん丸で、超かわいい。
I will most likely do Hasumi and then do Emmy. I feel like that makes the most sense to me. They look ugly the closer you get to them. I mean, they've got whiskers after all.
この前、月ちゃんにアルバム見せてもらったけど、ユキも赤ちゃんの頃は可愛かったじゃん。それがどうしてこんな偏屈な野郎に。
Hey, what are you calling a blockhead, you show
ど
off?
っちもどっちじゃん。
I'm not saying I'm not a blockhead.
それ、アザラシの前でも言える？
Not a blockhead, you mammalian class traitor. Oof! Oof! I don't know if that orfing is an agreement or disagreement, but it sounds gross. That sounds like an old man burping.
ユキってば、本当に話しかけてるし。
What are you laughing at? You're the one who told me to do it.
だって、アザラシ怒ってるし。ダメ。面白すぎて、無理。腹筋痛い。
That thing's mad? I'm about to snap as Emmy bends over laughing, but...
笑った笑った。ちょっと、明日お腹筋肉痛になったらどうしてくれるの？
It's your fault for having a low tolerance for laughing.
ユキが変なことするからでしょ。 ほら、アザラシ怒ってるし、他の見に行こう。イルカとかいないの？
This isn't an aquarium, you know. Oh, but there is a petting zoo.
マジ？行く！でもユキ、動物に嫌われそうだから、噛まれたりしないように気をつけなよ。
But what you might think, animals find me lovable.
愛され体質とか自分で言う男子、初めて見たんだけど。
Hey, cut that out. Don't ignore the context.
ねえ、私の気のせいかもしんないんだけどさ。
What?
ユキ、今日ちょっとテンション高い？
No way. I didn't expect my suspicions about Emmys to be thrown right back at me. Me? Said about going to the zoo with Emmy. Makes it think that.
なんかいつもより喋るし、普段絶対やらないような変なことするし。
I wasn't aware of it myself, but now she mentions it, I think she's right. She's been saying something similar lately, so maybe Emmy has a more precise answer to the question, what's changed about me?
その反応、あんたやっぱり動物大好き博士なんじゃ。
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
なんで呆れた顔されたの？私。
I was an idiot for getting my hopes up. What's your point in asking her about it?
ウサギのうんち踏んだ。
It's hard to avoid all those little pellets. They're everywhere. Don't worry about it. As you play with the animals in the petting zoo, the sun sets before we know it. We may have been full of energy at the whole day, but she must be getting tired. Or maybe it's because she stepped in shit. Otherwise, she's acting weird.
うわ、もう日落ちそう。夏なのに早くない？
Well, I've seen pretty much everything there is to see at the zoo, so of course the sun's gonna set.
それもそっか。
The other visitors are starting to leave, so we end up following the crowd too.
急にこの後のバイトがめんどくさくなってきた。
Work hard, wage slave, can't have you running out of money.
ユキのためにバイトしてるんじゃないんだから。もう。
Emmy sulks as she takes her phone out of her bag.
ももちゃんからも連絡来てた。悪い、寝てた。そんでもう一回寝るわ。
After that, she said a mysterious stamp of a sleeping sheep, counting other sheep. She's the shepherd. She said that just now, too. How much does she plan on sleeping?
さあ、ももちゃんのことだから、ゲームでもして夜更かししてたんじゃない？
I don't know about that girl, but she seems like Tsubaki.
そうだ、ユキ、ちょっとこっち来て。
Before we pass through the exit gate, Emmy suddenly stops and beckons me. What, is there something you want to see?
違うって。はい、チーズ。
Hey! She wraps her arm around mine and takes a phone selfie.
はい、お疲れ。
What's that about? Right after she takes a picture, Emmy steps away from me and starts tapping away on her phone.
二人とも来れなかったから写真送ってあげたの。それにほら、今日もお金払ってるわけだし、恋人アピールしておいた方がお得じゃない？
Oh, I hate having those moments. Like, every now and again, I'll just have moments where it suddenly looks like everything is a bit further away. As if, like, my fucking, like, field of view is just kind of zoomed out. I don't know what causes that. It's not the alcohol, because it happens, but because it even happens if I didn't drink a fucking drop. I'm just confused. Oh. Oh. Acid reflux. Oh, that's pretty clever coming from you.
バカにしてるの？今の写真、ユキにも見せてあげる。
I'm using you fancy things like chat apps, so I just peek over at Emmy's phone. What is that?
かわいいでしょ。せっかく動物園に来てるんだから、ユキにもつけてあげたの。
I only use it as a funny photo to begin with. She's transformed it into a girly selfie with dog ears and noses taped onto our faces. How'd you make that so quickly? Apps these days are amazing.
驚くの、そこなんだ。ユキらしいけど。
Satisfied now? Then let's go already. I can see you blaming me if you're late for work.
しないし。私に現実を思い出させないで。
Amy's shoulders slump, heartbroken. I'm depressed too, seeing as I've got another job after this. Still, I got paid today, but I still feel a bit reluctant to leave. Did you seriously fall asleep instantly? It's the weekend, and it isn't a bus line, so trains... and it isn't a busy line, so the train's relatively empty. Body sways to and fro in the seat next to Emmy's. As for Emmy, she's fast asleep, leaning on my shoulder. She's got to work after this, so it'd be mean to wake her up, so I decided to let this much slide. What kind of dream is she having? Let's look at it. Emmy happily dozing off. It makes me sleepy too. I didn't know she could make a face like that. I know it's kind of late to say this, but when I look at her up close like this, not that I normally look at her, mind you, it gets me thinking. Not exactly in tune with the opinions of the general population, but she's probably cuter than most. Tsuki's way cuter though. She's beside me right now, but who knows how long this relationship will last. It's a relationship founded upon money after all. Eventually she might find herself a real boyfriend, but I doubt she's anyone's type.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's drooling! Without a second to spare, I wiped a sleeping Emmy's mouth with a tissue. Yeah, no, there's no way she'll find a boyfriend. You can sleep. You can sleep until we get to the station. I'll wake you up. Emmy straightens herself up once she realizes she's been leaning against my shoulder and drooling. But she still looks sleepy. It's fine, go to sleep, otherwise you're gonna have a rough time at work. She must still be half asleep as she closes her eyes and leans against me again. For show off, it's weird how she can be so open with me. I thought she could be on my shoulder, but whatever. Promise is a promise, and there's no harm in acting a little boy-friendly here. Once we get off the train, the sun's already set. Emmy stretches tall and bends side to side, paying no heed to the fact that we're in public, before ending with a good double pat on the cheeks. Looks like she's made a full recovery. Well, good for you. Normally I'd be hightailing it out of here by now, but Emmy looks like she's got something she wants to say. For a while we stand side by side watching the flow of foot traffic.
Yuki.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, work hard and earn some money. Normally she'd clap back with a retort, but today Emmy dashes off to the restaurant without turning back. Curious as to what Emmy was going to say, but I'm not done working today. Next up is a date with Tenma, huh? Sounds like I'm some man whore cheating with multiple women, but in both instances, it's legitimate money-making business. Our meeting spot is where we first met. Guess a little way to put it like that, but basically Tenma is waiting in the spot where I ran into her in her badass disguise. Due to unforeseen circumstances, Amy and I ended up going alone. Miyama and Kozuki were no-shows, so I couldn't get any info out of them, leaving me with no plan on date 2. Well, I'm sure I can manage. Running at full speed has done nothing to clear my vague anxiety, only making me run out of breath. Now, I've been weird for a while now, but I feel especially weird today. The cause is probably, or rather definitely Yuki, that much I know. I don't feel a thing when we're together, but whenever we part, my heart suddenly clenches. What could this emotion be? Loneliness? Not quite. But no matter what I think, I can't come up with an answer. I'm sure moving my body will help clear away this vague anxiety of mine. Muscle brain.
瀬川ちゃん、いつにも増して元気ね。これはどう見る？こなつっち。きっと、いいことがあったに違いない。違いないね。それも間違いなく男だよ、これは。男というかユッキーだよ。任意聴取の必要がある。というわけで捕まえた。
You're at work!
何、泉さん
これはデートしてきた女の顔だね。
なんでわかるんですか？お兄ちゃんの匂いが全身からプンプンしやがる。嘘！全身って、確かに上半身あたりからはしそうだけど。
裏若い男女が上半身だけですっきりできるだと？
無理よりの無理。二人は一体何の話を。いや、ろくでもないことだってのは私にもわかるけど。
何もかも羨ましくてお酒止まらないけど、バイトすっぽかさなかったことだけは評価してあげるわ。
むしろバイトがあったから上半身で止まってしまった可能性。
それよ！謎は解けて透けたわ。マスター、ウォッカをスピリタス割りで。
Yeah, just down that dye of alcohol poisoning, please. One that won't dilute it, and two, we don't have anything that strong.
従業員全員でストライキでもしたらいいんじゃない？
愛しのユッキーがイチャイチャしているのを知って内心ジェラシーを燃やしまくるバッキーなのだった。めでたしめでたし。
何もめでたくないんだけれど。瀬川さんだっけ？この酔っ払いは私が相手するからお仕事に戻っていいわよ。そんな酷な役目を。しかしまだ私がいるのだった。いや、泉さんもお仕事してよ。時には仕事よりも大切なことがある。はいはい。話なら後で聞くから、働いて！すごい力で引きずられる。
若いっていいわね。
アキだって、まだ若い範疇でしょ？
そういうのじゃないんだってば。これだからバッキーは
なんだかよくわからないけれど、ひたすらムカつくわね。ヤッホー！
Hi! Emma finds me and annoyingly waves at me. Haven't seen her wearing that disguise in a long time, and I wish she wouldn't draw attention to me while wearing it. What's with the getup?
もう、デートに来た女の子の格好を褒めるならまだしも、疑問を抱いちゃダメでしょ？
Oh, come on.
今日はちょい悪な私とのデートなんだから、この格好はむしろ必然とも言えるでしょう。You understand?
Well, it may be late, but it'd be a problem if someone saw me walking with you.
そういうこと。新海くんのプライバシーにも最大限配慮しているってとこに感謝してほしいくらいだよ。
Once again, I'm not something a badass would say or do. That's not something a badass would say or do. So, what exactly what are we gonna do this late at night?
もしやと思うけど、新海くんノープラン？
I was gonna think of a plan, but due to an unfortunate event, I was unable to.
不幸なことがあるとデートプランってなくなるんだ。私、初耳。
Attacking me.
どうせ新海くんのことだし、そんなことだろうと思ってたから、私にドーンと任せて、オールオッケーだよ。
Got a bad feeling about this.
まずは...
Temma takes out a notepad and starts flipping through the pages. Now I'm concerned about what atrocities she's got written in that notepad.
勝手に覗いちゃダメだよ。
Hey, you could be a little more generous?
新海くんには言われたくない。
She's got a point, but I'll just wait patiently.
じゃあ早速、ちょい悪天馬さんのデートプランを実行しよう。
Can't wait.
どうか、ハードルは上げないでくれたまえ。
You're not confident about it?
私、男の子とデートなんて初めてだから、お手柔らかに。
Okay. Temma suddenly bows at me bashfully, can't help but bow back. She throws me off my groove in a different way than Emmy does. Hey.
何？ポリポリ。
First thing you do on a date is go to McDonald's and munch on French fries. Honestly, don't know what to think about that.
甘いよ。このシェイクのように甘々だよ、ワトスンくん。私はね、 何もマックにポテトをかじりに来たわけじゃないのだよ。
Okay, defective detective, stop beating around the bush and tell me the reason already.
乗ってくれるかと思いきや辛辣なリアクシ
Tenma sadly squeezes her free
ョ
toy.
ンご覧の通り、ラッキーセット頼むのは一人じゃ恥ずかしいからだよ。男の子と一緒なら、むしろお茶目な女子だと思われるでしょ
I think so. You were so loud when you ordered it, I considered pretending I didn't know you. Would have fully disowned you if you asked for a smile too.
新海くんには寛容さが足りないと思います。
Claimed to be a badass, but you really wanted that way to new keychain, huh?
タヌキじゃないよ。
Whoops.
タヌキじゃないよ。ハクビシンのハクビン。
They're pretty much the same thing.
月ちゃんならきっとこの可愛さを理解してくれるはずなんだけどな。お兄ちゃんにはわからないか。
One lucky meal, please.
すごい。席を立ってレジに行くまで一切行動に迷いがなかったね。
Now what's this? Mine's not a tanuki.
キツネのゴンザブローだよ。実は私の欲しかったや
You just pull a fast one on me.
つ。にゅふふ。これぞちょい悪流トレード術。
That's that trait, though.
せっかくのデートだっていうのに、私よりも妹さんを優先するの？
Obviously.
しょぼー。
Congratulations. You played yourself. Here, I'll try it.
いいの？
Tsuki likes Tanuki's better anyway.
そこは嘘でも私のためって言おうよ。
Why should I have to butter you up?
新海くん、早くも今日がデートだってこと忘れてない？
You didn't say that it's a date whenever didn't you say it's a date whenever a man and a woman go on an outing together? If so, then there's no need for me to heed your every need. There's no reason for me to heed your every need.
顧客のニーズに応じた臨機応変な対応を求めます。
You said and done. I don't even understand what it is you want from me.
ちょい悪なデートなんだから、エミちゃんが後で聞いたら嫉妬しちゃうようなことしないと。
They get me jealous, huh? Can't imagine her getting jealous of a Tenma and me doing stuff together. After all, our relationship is nothing but a farce based on money.
そういや、エミちゃんから送られてきた写真見たよ。今日は私とデートだっていうのに、ずいぶん楽しそうだったね。
What, are you mad?
怒ってはないけど、普通他の女の子とデートする日に彼女とデートする？
Normally you don't go on dates with other girls when you have a girlfriend in the first place.
正論なんて聞きたくないんだよ。
Tenma did seem a bit touchy today, but I now thought it'd be because I went on a date with Emmy. Sorry, I'll take this date seriously, so cut me some slack.
いいよ、許してあげる。その代わり。
In return, what? What's what you gonna say? Should not be handling a gun.
エミちゃんと一緒じゃできないようなこと、たくさんしようね。
Right in the eye. Don't fall over, please. That's a spooner! Hiding in the fucking carton. Why, yes. Violence. She deliberately leans on the table and whispers up close to my face. I don't know if she's trying to be badass, but the new hoo-hooing ruins it. By the way, dragging me to McDonald's is on a date is something Emmy's already done long ago.
マックの何が悪いんか。
More of a Mars Burger guy.
実は私も。
You're a brand trader too? You're a brand trader now? The hell was that conversation just now?
さてと、腹ごしらえも済ませたし、デートの本番と行こうか。
Don't disappointment now.
あれ？なんで私が新海くんを楽しませる流れになってるの？おかしくない？
Pretty sharp of you to catch on to that.
新海くん、ちょっと私をアホの子だと思ってる節ない？
Just a little. No, I think you're very stupid. I mean, yeah, she is very stupid. She's paying someone to be friends with her. Shit like that never ends well. Come on, I'm trying to line you up here. Stupid ass thing. There we go. Motherfucker! Okay. Fuck you.
今に見ておれよ。
Tenma's putting her fighting spirit on display, but I hope she hasn't forgotten what her goal here is today. Next place she takes her to is the arcade by the station. Due to how late it is, there aren't many students like us around.
高速で禁止されてる夜のゲームセンターに遊びに来る。これぞちょい悪流デート。
I think I'm pretty much the only one who even cares about school regulations in the first place.
なんですと？
The honest student Tenma immediately exposed her stupidity. Not that I care.
そんな、私はゲームセンター自体あまり来たことないというのに、みんなは私に内緒でナイターゲーセンまで経験済みなんて。
She's currently talking to someone she knows is working multiple jobs despite it being against school regulations to have a job. Nighters?
いいもん。今まで来られなかった分、新海くんといっぱい楽しむもん。
Someone's got spirit, so what are we gonna do?
にゅふふ。男女でゲーセンといえば、まずはあれだよ。ブリだよ。ブリ。
Don't say putty like that. It sounds like poo.
文句がある。
Whoops.
文句があるなら商標に言っておくれ。とにかくプリ取ろう。プリプリ。
You don't have to keep saying it. Once in the arcade, Tenma excitedly dashes towards the Purikura corner.
しかも見てごらんよ。このコーナーは男子オンリーは侵入禁止。つまり、私と一緒じゃないと、新海くんは一生踏み入ることのなかった聖域なのだ。
Or he could take Emmy here. I've gone there with Tsuki before, though.
なんでもかんでも、初体験を妹さんかエミちゃんで済ませないでよ。
Emma starts sulking again, but I'm not considerate enough that I tell a lie to make someone feel better.
かくなる上は、
I'm worried. Hey, if you've come up with some stupid scheme, you'd better rethink, and I'm sure it's you who's gonna end up with an egg on your face. Whoops. Enter Fodabu, the overly confident Tenma. Shing! Sparkle, sparkle! Welcome to the miraculous magical photo booth where everyone's a cutie! Select a photo mode. Have you ever taken one of these before?
ももちゃんに連れ込まれて一回だけ。だから、操作は私に任せておいて OK だよ。
She's already struggling with the touch panel controls. Will she really be okay?
これだ
Black and white mode. What refined taste you have. But you don't have to worry about your skin tone when it's monochrome. Nice.
違うやり直しもっとキラキラしたやつ取るの
That should be fine, right? Look at the screen from the side, picking something standard.
リードされちゃった。
Don't exaggerate. I thankfully skipped the laugh, or I would have to beat her. Once you're ready to take the photo, snuggle up and swear an eternal vow. The hostess photo booth's problem.
新海くん、もっと寄らないと映らないよ。はい、おいで。
Closer. You're the one out of frame, aren't you? You come over here. I have no idea what Tenma's new-hooing about in the corner. Count down. 5, 4... Surprise! One go! Sneak that! Come on, hurry up! Or... Right before the photo's taken, something soft touches my cheek. Good job! If you want to scribble on the photo, use the paddle outside. Knock yourself out and come back soon. Hey, did you just...
不意打ち成功です。
With a finger on her hand, with a finger on one hand on her lips. With a finger on her lips, Tenma blushes in satisfaction. She gives a peace sign with the other hand. Oh, with a finger on one of the... Who fucking cares? As I tremble slightly at what just happened, Tenma excitedly retrieves her printed photo sticker sheet and shows it to me.
これぞ噂のチュープリってやつだよ。
Only I showed up on camera, though. Tenma panics and checks the sheet. With closer inspection, I can see Tenma pulling herself out of frame, her lips still puckered.
なんもかんも、あの変なカウントダウンが悪い。後で絶対クレーム入れる。
It's rare to see such a calm fury burning within Tenma like this. Wanna do another take?
今日のところはこれくらいで勘弁しておいてあげるね。
Are you saying like that like it's supposed to be punishment? By the way, it's definitely... I'm definitely surprised by Tenma's action.
しばらくほっぺた。洗っちゃダメだからね。
My face is gonna get oily though. Don't underestimate how oily guys can get in the summer, okay?
ぐぬぬ。どうにかして記念に残そうと思ったのに。でも、びっくりしたでしょ？
Yeah, I guess.
じゃあ、ちょい悪天馬さん的には9大点です。
Seems satisfied for some reason or another.
だけど、もうちょっとくらい照れてくれたっていいと思うな。
If you want to get me embarrassed, you're gonna have to do more than a tiny kiss on the cheek.
ぐぬぬぬ。
Or happy or bitter. Pick one, you fickle fiend.
次はクレーンゲームだよ。今日の記念に何か欲しい。
I don't know what I'm doing with this. Ow. Ow. What the hell am I doing with my life? I'm not good at this, though. I don't regularly go to arcades, so I haven't played a crane game in a long time.
私が横からバッチリ見ておいてあげるから。
Oh, fine, but is this really what you want? You've got bad taste.
こんなのとは失礼な。可愛いじゃんか。
Tenma picked out a crane game cabinet filled with mysterious stuffed animals with tails growing out of their heads.
いきなり500円玉を投入。回数制限あった方が燃えるよね。
Yeah, you'll regret it if you keep dumping money until you get it.
もう、こんな時まで損得感情しないの。
It may be your money, but if we're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm aiming for that one back there.
その域だよ、新海くん。って、早くも微妙な位置で止めてるし。
Whatever, just tell me when to stop. Whoosh. Hey, he's off. You made me miss it.
いやー、今のはいずれにせよダメだった気がする。
After a few more tries.
あれ？今のは言ったと思ったのに。
Arm's grip strength set to weak or something. As of now, it's barely even grabbed anything.
次がラストチャンス。負けられない戦いがここに。
Oh, missed.
もっと慎重にやろうよ。ストップ。
Tenma stares dumbfoundedly as the crane falls off its mark.
あれ引っかかってない？
Oh, don't fall. Actually, a coincidence, a stuffed animal other than the one we are aiming for catches onto the crane arm and safely falls into the prize compartment.
なんだか釈然としないけど、結果オーライってやつだね。イエーイ!
Yeah, it's not like we have 5. It's not until we have 5 that I feel the sweet sensation of victory.
新海くんとの共同作業でゲットしたこの子、大事にするね。
Treasure him. What should we name it to?
あ、いいねそれ。じゃあ、ゆきくんで。
I'll be right back, by the way. I'm back. I'm starting to just really not be a fan of these fucking barbecue chips. Like, they're fine on the first taste. But then it's just like hell afterwards. Anyways. Hey.
なんだい新海くん。文句があるなら、はすみちゃんに代わって僕が相手になるよ。
I submit it! How about I shove my hand into your mouth and rattle your teeth?
残念。僕に奥歯はないんだよ。ゴロゴロにゃ
What was that? Wait, how long are we gonna keep this up?
ー。恥ずかしくなったんだね。
I only meant to play along at all, since it seemed like fun, but I ended up going all in. At that time, I picked out games we can play together. You should never be trusted with a license. Oh, he's not talking about me. But I feel called out. Very. Anyways. As you play a racing game, I give Tenma a stern warning after she keeps goofing off track and crashing over and over. It goes way beyond her just being bad at games. She's so bad at multitasking she can't step on the accelerator and turn her steering wheel at the same time.
受験終わったらすぐ教習所行って、気ままな車中泊の旅に出ようと思ってたのに。
You're rich, so just hire a driver.
じゃあ、運転手には新海くんを指名するので、卒業したらさっさと免許取って、うちに就職してください。
I mean, besides going to university after graduation, so that's out of the question.
あれ？新海くん、進学するの？お金大好きだし、てっきり、くどい商売始めるものだとばかり。
Rude, you didn't have to call the business shady.
どうせ月ちゃんに言われたからとか、そういう理由だと思うけど。
How'd you know? First it was just Emmy, and now even Tenma thinks I'm a syscon. Whoops.
でもよかった。
What is this?
にゅふふ。なんでもありませ
She tries to play it off like it's nothing, but...
ん。理由が月ちゃんで、本当によかった。
I don't want him to change anymore for unknown reasons. Don't want him to become somebody that I used to know without me knowing it.
ね、まだ行きたいところあるんだけど、いいかな。
I don't mind, but you better go home after the last trainer leaves.
にゅふ
Before the last trainer.
もし終電なくなっちゃっても、また新海くんのお家に泊めてもらうから。
Oh, come on. Shinkai scratches the back of his head in frustration. The fact that he doesn't actually look that mad is proof that my plan's working. Today is probably my last chance. Summer break's not over yet, but I can't wait until the end. I have no other options left. We're back, huh? I was wondering where she was going to bring me, but we're just back to where we met up. And yet Tenma just stays quiet, switching between grabbing and letting go of the bill of her hat.
ねえ、覚えてる？ ここで最初に新海くんと会った時のこと。
How could I forget when you tripped so spectacularly? When you finally started talking, it brings up an amazing memory unprompted.
もう、こけたことは覚えていてくれなくてもよかったのに。
Despite what she's saying, she looks pretty happy as she looks at me from underneath the cover of her
あ
hat.
の時ね、新海くんに声かけてもらえて、本当に嬉しかったんだ。
I was planning pretending I didn't see her though.
それでも声かけてくれたでしょ？
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's the fact that I tried to ignore her, it's also the fact that I did call out to her in the end, so I have to agree with her there.
あれからもう1ヶ月くらい経つけど、いろんなことがあったね。お家に泊めてもらったり、一緒に勉強したり、遊んだり、いろいろ。
Yeah, we sure did. Ended up socializing with so many people like 10 men in me. It's almost like I was making up for all my years of as a social recluse. It's just been one short summer in my long life, but my brain's about to burst from all the memories.
だから、もうそろそろいいかなって。
While I'm here soaking in sentimental, Tenma seems to have made her mind up about something.
いい子ちゃんでいるのは、今日でおしまい。
Something happened. There's something visibly off about Tenma as she walks up right in front of my face.
ちょっと、疲れちゃったな。
She melodramatically leans against me and just stays there.
見て、あの折れたヒール直してもらったんだ。でも、やっぱり履き慣れてなくて。
Shows me a red ankle and her fixed heel.
ね、だから、どこかで休憩したいなって。
She's really beating around the bush, but her eyes are telling me exactly what she's getting at. That's way beyond the scope of badassery, you know.
そうだね。私もそう思う。
Besides, I've got...
俺には、何？
Snap back to my senses in mid-sentence. What I was about to say.
関係ないよ、全部。今の私はちょい悪だなんて中途半端なことはもう言わない。エミちゃんにだって。
Stopped myself before I foolishly finished that sentence, but Tim already knew what I was gonna say.
あれ？ユキ？
Once I'm finally done with the work, the sun sets, but it's still humid out. I went down the street towards the station when I see a familiar face. Yuki's face. A face I've seen almost too much of today. Wouldn't be too surprised to see him, but he's in the embrace of a woman I don't know. Suddenly my heart painfully clenches again. Am I feeling guilty for seeing something I wasn't meant to see, or...
何考えてるんだろう。私には関係ないことじゃん。
Suddenly snapped my senses and quickly retraced my steps so they don't see me. So in the end, well, I wanted to know more about Yuki. I didn't actually know a thing about him. It's not like it's any of my business if he's got a real girlfriend. After all, he's only my fake boyfriend because I pay him to be. Yet, why do I feel this way? What's this feeling? It's that vague anxiety again. That vague anxiety I felt when I left Yuki at the station today. Now it hurts so much. It won't go away. It's tearing me apart.
なんで？どうして頭の中こんなにぐちゃぐちゃになって。
I cannot see anything here going well. Like, it won't matter if I go for Emmy or... It won't matter if I go for Emmy or Harsumi first. It'll be paid either way, isn't it? Won't it? My legs suddenly stop. I stand stuck still in the street. The stares at the sands for the onlooker be damned.
あれ？
I'm shocked to feel drops of water running down my cheeks. Why? It's not raining. By the time I realize what's going on, it's too late to stop it. I don't know how to stop these silent tears from streaming.
そうなんだ。
Pain! But there's one thing that I finally do know.
私はユキと一緒にいられなくなるのがどうしようもなく嫌で怖いんだ。
The only thing tying us together up until now was money. For a while I've been questioning what I'd do once I ran out of money. The summer break ended. Would it all fade away? Would I never see him again for the rest of my life? Without any contract, I have no reasonable excuse to see him. That's why even if I had to pay that expensive fee each time, I always wanted to be with him again. For I knew at the time I spent as Yuki's girlfriend became precious to me. So when I left Yuki today, I subconsciously made the terrifying realization that there was no guarantee those happy times would ever come again.
だって私とユキはお金だけの関係だから。
What if Yuki got a real girlfriend? I know, might be a money-loving, miserly cis-con of a bastard. But this relationship of ours could end at any moment. It'll be over before it even began. All I can do now is run, like I did just now. That alone will only... And turn around, for I realize that my legs have started to move on their own. The tears may have stopped, but my legs won't stop tearing down the streets.
別にユキが私の知らないところでこんな時間に二人で知らない女の人と抱き合ってようが関係ないけど。
Emmy! For some reason, an out-of-breath Emmy's right behind me, screaming my name so loudly you can probably hear it in the next stand out. あんた、何知らない女と堂々とイチャついてるのよ。I can explain. 言い訳なんて聞きたくない。いいからさっさと離れなさいよ。What are you so mad about? 何って。だって。Emmy looks like she wants to say something, but she just bites her lower lip and looks down. There's clearly something strange about it, so I tried to talk to her, but だってユキは私の彼氏でしょ。怒るのは当たり前だから。離れて。いいから離れてよ。He suddenly looks up, screams in my face, and starts growling at me. But Emmy's grip is a lot weaker than I expect from her, and she eventually starts leaning on me. 確かに私たちの関係は偽物かもしれない。今はお金がなくなったらそれまでの恋人同士。だけど、私は Like Hasabi's already not gonna be like in his arms anymore. But she's still gonna hear about the whole like fake relationship thing. 私はユキのなんだそれ。Tenma had been quiet this whole time, but now she quietly interrupts Emmy. なんだそれ。Tenma had been hiding her face in my chest, but she lets go and steps away on unsteady feet. もしかしてスミ？その顔、エミちゃんってば、私だって気づいてなかったんだ。だって、どうして、そんな格好で、スミが、それはこっちのセリフだよ、エミちゃん。お金？偽物？それじゃあ私はずっと、こんなひどいことってあるんだね。ごめん。スミにも嘘ついてた。だけど、私もわかんないよ。どうしてスミがユキと一緒にいるの？そんなのエミちゃんにわかるわけないじゃん。何にも知らないくせに、そうやって全部私だけしか知らないと思ってたのに。私だけしか知らない新海くんのこと、いっぱいあったのに。名前で呼ばれるのが嫌いなことも、可愛い妹と二人暮らしだってことも、ぶっきらぼうで愛想がなくて、お金のことばっかり言うけど、本当は優しいんだってことも。私は全部知ってるのに、どうして私が新海くんのことが好きだってことには気づいてくれないの？ Where's Sema rings out way heavily on me. 私、気づいてくれるように頑張ったんだよ。ちょい悪だなんて変な嘘ついてお金払ってまで。だってもう好きだなんて言えないと思ったから。エミちゃんのことも大切だったから我慢しなくっちゃってそう思ったのに。スミ。なのに
全部嘘だったんだね。二人して私のこと騙してたんだ。違う！騙してなんて、知らなかったの。私はスミと違って、何も。じゃあ、新海くんのこと、諦めてくれる？嘘だったんだよね。恋人だっていうのも全部、なら何も問題ないよね。だってエミちゃん、ズルしてたんだもん。それは、そうだけど、でも私は、今さら新海くんのこと好きだなんて言わないよね。私は新海くんのこと、エミちゃんよりも好き。多分、100倍くらい好き。それに、エミちゃんよりもずっと前から好きだった。なのにエミちゃんは、私しか知らない新海くんのことだんだん知っていった。二人だけの、私が知らないことまで。新海くんもエミちゃんも、あんなに近くにいると思ってたのに、気づけば、ずいぶん遠くに行っちゃったと思った。話しかけたのも、名前覚えてもらったのも、助けてもらったのも、お泊まりしたのも、お腹見せたのも、チューしたのも、好きになったのも、全部、私が先なんだから。だから、新海くんのこと、取らないでよ。
Yep, it's definitely gonna be paid either way. Temma lets loose all of her pent-up emotions, watching blank amazement as it happens, but I can't just stand there silently forever. My bad.
全然悪いと思ってないでしょ。なんでこうなる前に気づいてくれなかったの？鈍感、鈍ち、私があんなにアピールしてたのに。
Sorry. She weakly pounds my chest with her fist.
ねえ、どうして私が今までずっと教室で新海くんに話しかけてたと思う？
I thought it was because you were a weird girl who talked to everyone, even gloomy outcasts like me.
違う。好きだったからだよ。でも恥ずかしくて、ただ話しかけるだけでも大変だったんだから。
How is Emmy gonna react about the whole like talking to him in the classroom thing? Oh, I see.
まあ、それだけじゃわからないよね。だけど、私は新海くん以外の男の子に自分から話しかけたりなんてしたことないんだよ。名前くらい覚えてもらおうと思って頑張って話しかけてたんだから。そうじゃなきゃ、新海くんみたいな人がクラスメートの名前なんて覚えてくれないから。
Now you mentioned that Temma's the only classmate I really remember before I started rental work. Though that's in part due to the fact that we've always been in the same class. My impression of Tenma was based solely on what she seemed like from my perspective. I suppose not everyone thinks of her the same way.
学校だってそうだよ。本当は女子校行くはずだったのをただこねて、新海くんと一緒のところにした。クラスだってそう。選択科目も同じになるようにして。だから本当はね、それだけで満足だったんだ。学校に行けば顔が見れて、たまにお話ができて、私はずっと臆病だったから。でも、ずっと前から片思いしてきた相手が、まさかある日突然、幼馴染で親友の彼氏になっちゃうなんて、想像できるわけないよね。だからあの日、この場所で新海くんと出会ったのも、本当は全部偶然じゃないんだ。きっとこの学校で歩いていれば、エミちゃんだけが知ってる私の知らない新海くんに会えるって。バイト先も知ってたから、この辺りずーっとうろうろして、人混みの中に新海くんのこと見つけて、慌てて駆け寄っていったら、つまずいて、ヒール折れてこけちゃったんだけど、でも、怪我の巧妙ってやつだね。だって、あの時初めて、新海くんから声かけてもらえたから。
And then I thought Tenma recognized me because I called out to her, but I guess that's not the case. Well, in that case, when the hell did you see through my disguise?
前髪上げてたって、制服じゃなくたって、一目見たら新海くんだって、私は気づける。気づいちゃうのに、わざとそれらしい理由つけてごまかして、新海くんの前だと変な笑い方しちゃうのも、あれ、本当は緊張しちゃうからなんだよ。にゅふふって、私普段そんな笑い方しないのに。もっと前から妹さんがいるのも知ってたんだ。月ちゃんって名前までは知らなかったけど、二人暮らしなのも、家の場所も。だってそうじゃなきゃ、いくらクラスメートだからって、いきなり家までついて行ったりしないよ。親御さんのことも全部知ってたから驚かなかっただけ。
How'd you know that?
それはね、新海くんが覚えてないとかじゃなくて、本当に私しか知らないことだもん。これぞ本物の片思い。別にストーカーしてたとかじゃないからね。
Okay, I was kind of thinking that, but that's not it.
でもやっぱり、好きだってことに気づいてほしかった。だって、私の方がずっと前から好きだったから、そんな簡単に諦められるわけなんてなかったんだ。だけど、新海くんはエミちゃんの彼氏さんになっちゃったから、私にはもう、ちょい悪っていう免罪符かざしながら、お友達になることぐらいしか思いつかなかったんだよ。
No, I'm sorry.
謝らなくていい。だって、もう我慢するのはやめたから。
With that, Temma turns towards Amy, who has just been looking on from a short distance away.
ごめんね、エミちゃん。なんでスミが謝るの？謝らなくちゃいけないのは私なんだって。あっちのニブチンシュセンドシスコンはともかく、エミちゃんはしょうがないよ。さっきはついあんなこと言っちゃったけど。だけど、さっきのが本当のスミの気持ちなんでしょ？エミちゃん？私のこと、ずるくてさもしい見えっ張りだって。そこまでひどいことは言ってないよ。多分。いいの。何も違わないから。だけどね。
Amy looks firmly at me. Honestly, it's not like I'm completely unaware of Amy's feelings. Just didn't want to believe it. Kept telling myself that our relationship was strictly based on money. But I can't keep averting my eyes forever. So I look Amy straight in the eyes and slowly nod. Amy's stiffened face seems to loosen just a little.
スミがユキのこと好きなのはよくわかった。でもユキは、私の彼氏だから。スミにも、誰にも渡さない。でもそれって、結局嘘だったんだよね。それは、そうだけど。そうだけど。私も、好き。だから、いくらエミちゃんだからって、何度も待ってなんかあげないよ。私もユキのことが、好き！はい、よく言えました。それじゃあお帰りはあちらになります。たとえ相手がエミちゃんでも、私はもう遠慮したりしない。だって、私の方が新海くんのこと好きだから。
Cat fight! That was gonna have to like do a whole part for the route setup either way, so it's gonna be jarring. It would have been jarring either way.
私だって好きだもん。どれくらい？新海くんのことどれくらい好き？それは普通くらい。私はね、大好き。多分この先の人生他の人を好きになることなんかきっとない。それくらい好き、大好き、大好き。私もスミと同じくらいユキのことが好き。多分。
Hey.
ユキは黙ってて。
Do I not gotta say this?
いいの？私は大好きだけど、新海くんぶっちゃけめんどくさいと思うよ。付き合ったりするならなおのこと。
そこら辺はスミより慣れてるから平気。今日だってユキと動物園でデートしてきたんだから。
ぐぬぬ。私も新海くんと夜のデートしてたもん。
ああ、ユキの用事ってスミとだったのね。あんた、彼女とデートした日に他の女とデートするなんてどういう了見よ。
Okay, you do realize how unreasonable you're being now, right?
ユキは黙って。
Wait a minute, I'm scary!
エミちゃんがデートで浮かれポンチになってる写真を送られてきた時は、もう私どうにかなっちゃいそうだった。
ごめん。って浮かれポンチって何よ。スミだってさっきまで泣きそうな顔してたくせに、つか泣いてたくせに。
泣いてないもん。エミちゃんこそユキーって大声で叫びながら邪魔してきたくせに。
What the hell's this stupid argument about? What happened to the happy atmosphere from earlier? Anyway, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Someone please tell me.
そこ真面目に聞いてなさいよ。
今気づいたんだけどさ、私たち大切なことちゃんと本人に向けて言ってないような気がする。
言われてみれば確かに。
Suddenly, two girls stop fighting and walk up to me at the same time.
同時でいいよね。ずるっこなしで。
いいけど、エミちゃんまた変な見え張ってちゃんと言えなくても、私もう知らないからね。
余計なお世話だから。
What? I mean, yeah, I've got an idea of what's coming, but they're both gonna say it at the same time?
エミちゃん、合図よろ。
じゃあ行くよ。いっせーの。
新海くんが好きです。付き合ってください。エミちゃん今フライングしようとしたでしょ。
スミこそ合図言い終わる前に口開けてたじゃん。
それはそれとして、新海くん、今の返事欲しいな。
私も欲しい。あ、待って欲しいなんて言ったら今この場でぶっ飛ばすから。
This is a dream. Why are two of my classmates / clients confessing their love to me? I've done plenty of things that they should hate me for, but I don't remember doing a single thing they'd like me for. Right, it's the money. Prioritizing money has never let me down in my times of trouble. It'd be a different story if I could call Tsuki and discuss things with her, but if I did, then not only would Emi beat me up, Tama would probably join it too. Which means I've got no choice but to trust the money like always. You girls want me to date? Just screw off. If I did that, then I'd be losing money. If you understand, then go home. Or you'll miss the last train. My beloved little sister's waiting at home for me, so I must be going. Goodbye. And then, I dashed away. He fucking fled.
エミちゃん、新海くんの顔見た？
うん、見た。ほんとお互いしょうもない男好きになっちゃったね。
Was probably like basing a fucking tomato as he fucking fled the scene. Sumi and I share a smile. We don't have to talk to understand each other.
ねえ、スミ。積もる話もあることだし、この後二人でどっか行かない？
いいよ。今日はもう朝まで語り合おうじゃないか。その前に、私、もうダメかも。
Sumi suddenly plops onto the ground.
気が抜けちゃったっていうのもあるけど、私、実はずっとおトイレ行きたかったのです。
トイレかい！急に泣き出しちゃうかと思ってびっくりしたのに。
タイミング！エミちゃんが乱入してくるタイミングが最悪だったの。
わかったから、ほら早く立って。そこ、お店近いから。
あんまり揺らさないでおくれ。
もう、スミがそんなんじゃ私まで気が抜けるというか。
私、とっても漏らしそうだけど、新海くんのことは譲る気はないからね。
その話は後にして、いいから早くトイレ行って。
I'm off, Suki!
おかえりなさい、兄様。こんな夜遅くに連絡なしで帰ってくるとはいい度胸ですね。
Not to force yourself to wake up if you're sleepy.
また私のこと子供扱いして。もうごまかされませんから。って、兄様。
What?
なんだって。どうしたんですか、その顔。
Something wrong with my face?
だって、気持ち悪いくらいにやけてますけど。
Turned away in a panic. How could I not notice until Tsuki pointed it out? Really? What's gotten into me today?
兄様、さてはエミさんと何かありましたね。今日は、デートでしたもんね。
Oh, if only that it were that simple.
おかしな兄様。早くお風呂入って寝てください。私はもう寝ますから。
Yeah, good night. For some reason, she turns the lights off even though I'm still in the living room. And it's quiet, I sit on the sofa and hug my knees. Whoops, was I really that happy to hear them say they loved me? I talk to myself. But obviously, I don't get an answer. I told Amy and Tenma something cruel even by my standards and ran away. And it wasn't just random nonsense. It was perhaps the worst possible thing I could have said. Right, a miser like me should just be hated by everyone. That's not a thought I thought I'd think. And start trembling just thinking about it. But no matter how much I think about it, what I should do, I'm no close to finding an answer. Once I seriously thought that Tsuki was all I needed, but for the first time, I'm now dreading the loss of my connections to other people.
すっきりした。
Sumi returns from the bathroom looking so refreshed it's hard to believe how panicky she was mere minutes ago. We ended up missing the last train, so we have to kill time at Sunny and Lettuce until morning.
エミちゃん、もうお家には連絡した？
またスミのとこ泊まるって言っといた。
もう、今日は仕方ないとしても、今度から無断外泊の理由に勝手に私を使ったら、おばさんにチクるからね。
スミこそ、両親が留守だからって、そんな格好で好き放題夜遊びしてるくせに。
It feels so weird seeing Sumi wearing clothes that revealing. It's making me nervous.
私はもうちょい悪女だから、そんなの関係ありません。
さっきユキとの話聞いてたけど、それ無理してる時に出る笑い方なんでしょ？
そうだけど、新海くんにバラしちゃったから、もう一層普段使いしてごまかしていこうかなって。これぞ、ちょい悪流世渡り術だよ。
へえ。
新海くんにはよく気色悪いとか言われてたんだけど、女の子の照れ隠しなのに失礼しちゃうよね。
本当に好きなんだ、ユキのこと。
She talks about Yuki. Sumi truly sounds like a maiden in love, so it serves as another reminder of what happened earlier. It wasn't a dream, it was real life. Bang, 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 bang! Oh, my devil trigger. That's a joke, apparently.
エミちゃん、そんなに激しく頭打ちつけたら記憶飛んじゃうよ。
飛ばそうとしてるのよ。だって私、ユキに好きだなんて。
恥ずかしさの揺り戻しが今さら来たんだね。よしよし、そのまま全部忘れてもいいんだよ。エミちゃん、顔が怖いよ。
怖いのはあんただからね、スミ。何さらっと私の記憶飛ばす手伝いしようとしてるの。
だってその方が都合いいんだもん。
身の危険すら感じるんだけど。
地上のもつれから私は親友であるエミちゃんをちょめちょめしちゃうのでした。
殴り合いなら私に分があるんだからね。血迷ったりしないでよ。
かつて切れたナイフと呼ばれていた私に素手で挑もうとするなんて、命知らずな。
Okay, shut the fuck up. Like fucking that knife edge looking ass.
お客様、店内で恋バナするのも大声出すのも猥談するのもいいけど、物騒な会話だけは控えて、おまたヒュンってなる。
ごめんなさい。って、泉さんなんでまだバイトしてるの？労働基準法は？
さーて、一体何のことやら。あ、ついでに注文いいかな。チーズハンバーグのチーズトッピングで。瀬川さんは？
じゃあ、ラザニアのハーフサイズで。
I know I shouldn't eat something heavy this late at night, but looking at Sumi makes me feel hungry too, so I try ordering something on the lighter side.
にゃふふ。ごゆっくり。ああ、それ私の
Izumi smugly moonwalks into the back room, having stolen the catchphrase that doesn't even fit her.
にゃふふ。怒られちゃったね。
いや、今のはただ茶化しに来ただけだと思うけど。
Suddenly remembered there is a bigger nuisance who's usually here around this time, but luckily she doesn't seem to be around right now.
それでエミちゃんはどうして新海くんと付き合ってるだなんて嘘をついてたの？
やっぱりそれ聞いちゃう？
当たり前だよ。親友で幼馴染の私にも本当のこと言わなかったせいでややこしいことになったんだからね。
You're ready to hold a grudge, huh, Sumi?
覚えてる？夏休み前に浜ちゃんたちと彼氏がどうのこうのって話したの。
私は途中参加だったけど覚えてるよ。
あの時つい見え張っちゃって。だって浜ちゃんとももちゃんモテるし、私だけ恋愛経験ないなんて言えなかったの。それでどうしようかと思ってた時に偶然見つけたレンタルサービスってのに依頼したらユキが来て。
そうなんだ。エミちゃんが見えっ張りなのは知ってたけど、お金払ってまで彼氏いるふりするくらい悪化してたとは知らなかった。
だってようやくイケてる感じの二人と仲良くなれたのに愛想つかされたら嫌だもん。
エミちゃん、昔卒業したらイケイケになるんだとか言いたいこと言ってたもんね。
やめて、その頃の話はやめて。
ある日いきなり手首に包帯巻いて、ああ、今日も切っちゃおうかなーってカッター持ちながらつぶやいた時なんて私本気で心配したんだから。
誰にだってそういう時期はあったでしょ。リスカごっこしてたの私だけじゃなかったもん。
That's dark! That's really fucking dark! Don't! This reminds me of the one time where I was casually chatting with somebody and they were also playing Cards Against Humanity with me, and one of the people in the chat wrote that because a card that involved cutting yourself with an ice cube and salt came up or something, and they were talking about how if that's feasible or not. And then an hour or so later, on a different social media, I get a message please help, it hurts. What? I tried the whole cutting yourself with ice and salt thing, and it's really red and painful. And I just sit there what the fuck? Don't. And that's one of the people why I'm pretty used to just listening to people on the internet and being a fucking hobby psychologist. Because when life throws people like that at me, I just kind of have to adapt.
あの頃はまだ可愛げがあったのに。とうとうお金払ってまで男の子と。
そういう罪はどうなのよ。どうせほっぺた札束ではたかれて喜ぶユキを見て楽しんでたんでしょ。
ねえ、エミちゃん。私を何だと思ってるの？メリケンつけて殴るよ。
なんでそんなの持ち歩いてるの？
一応、夜歩きするときはご信用に。
But she actually has breast knuckles on her?
それなら防犯スプレーとかにしなよ。メリケンって。い
いんだよ。だって、新海くんと一緒なら怖くないもの。
ユキってああ見えて喧嘩とかすっごく弱そうだけど。
そんなことない。きっと大人にだって負けない。だって私、エミちゃんより新海くんのことたくさん知ってるんだから。
私だって、スミがしたことないことユキといっぱいしたもの。
盛り上がってきたところ、失礼。ご注文のチーズハンバーグとラザニアになります。
チーズたっぷりだ。
Sumi gets really competitive when it comes to Yuki. She may look preoccupied with the cheese, but I bet she hasn't actually let her guard down.
熱々でトロトロのチーズだ。お口の中やけどしちゃいそう。
I hate my hair sometimes. She hasn't actually let her guard down, has she?
鉄は熱いうちに撃て。バイト仲間からの小粋なアドバイス。
Izumi smugly moonwalks away once again. But I think I get what she's implying.
ねえ、スミも教えてよ。いつからユキのこと好きなのか。私もちゃんと話したんだから。
いいよ。
あれ、今のスミなら、敵に塩など送らぬわとか言って嫌がると思ったのに。
実は私ね、新海くんのこと好きなの、ずっと誰かに話したくてしょうがなかったんだよ。ほら、恋バナってそういうとこあるでしょ？本当は秘密にしておきたいけど、つい喋っちゃう的な。
そうなの？
ま？私と新海くんが抱き合ってるのを見て、慌てて好きだって言っちゃうような恋愛初心者のエミちゃんにはわからないかもしれないけどね。
その笑い方ムカつく。
Sumi takes me by surprise, only to fan the flames immediately afterwards.
エミちゃんは覚えてないと思うけど、実は前の学校で私とエミちゃん、新海くんと同じクラスだったことがあるんだよ。その反応、やっぱり覚えてなかったんだ。まあ、そりゃそうだよね。だって新海くん全然学校来てなかったし、私と同じ学校だったってことすら覚えてなかったから。
来てなかったって、あのユキが不登校？あ、いや、グレて不良ぶってる姿は容易に想像できたわ。
そういうのじゃないんだよ。エミちゃんも知ってると思うけど、新海くんのお家ってさ？
ああ、うん。わかった。
He and Tsuki live by themselves in an apartment that's a little too big for them. Be it morning or night, I've never seen anybody else home besides them.
それでね、私、クラス委員やってたから、新海くんの家にプリントを届けに行くことがあったんだ。
Sumi speaks nostalgically.
新海くんのお家の前まで行ったら、新海くんが大人相手にめっちゃ怒ってて、びっくりして慌てて廊下の角に隠れて様子見てたの。
Knock it off already. How do you plan on raising your little sister when you're just a kid yourself? You're getting along just fine. We don't need your help. How's this boy still acting tough? Tsuki, you want to live with your auntie and uncle, don't you? Get away from me, you old hag! Don't you dare lay a dirty finger on my little sister! What? How dare you? You must have gotten that filthy tongue from Nason. Hey, just let it go, okay? Yuki, we won't hurt you. So please, won't you come live with us? Perhaps you could spruce up such bullshit when you're drowning in debt. How did you... Really thought I didn't know? Ever since Tsuki and I were left alone, countless other people like you have tried to trick us. What makes you think you're any different? So what? Nothing changes the fact that you can't live by yourselves. We're telling you to just give us the money Nason left you, and we'll take care of everything else. But if any of you people open your mouth, it's money this, money that, money, money, money. It's all about the money, huh? Well, screw off! I've had it! But it's the truth, we have no reason to take care of you if it weren't for the money. You think I'd give a shit? I got that figured out long ago, which is why I've been telling you to buzz off. For a kid, you are unbelievably stubborn. Just shut up and come with us! Do not touch Tsuki! Screw off! Make one more demand and I swear next thing you'll be asking for is mercy! That is a raw line.
兄様、やめて。もういいですから。
If money's not valuable, I'll spend it all on something more valuable. I'll spend it all on Suki. You bastards aren't getting a single cent.
お兄様、ごめんなさい。私、何もできなくて。
What are you apologizing for? We're a family of two, remember? Besides, it's only natural for an older brother to protect his younger sister. So don't cry. Everything's fine. Don't cry.
はい。兄様。その時ね、私、うっかり一目惚れしちゃったの。
それだけで？
それだけとはなんだい。恋をするのに大層な理由なんて必要じゃないんだよ。ちょっと優しくされただとか、
honest to God.
何かドキッとする瞬間があったりだとか、みんな最初はそんなものだよ。
Seeing something like that would like that, like, what? I agree with Asmi, like, that's it. But at the same time, I don't agree, like, oh, you don't need a complicated reason. This man stood up to people who should have more authority than him. And we're trying to basically like, to basically use them to get more money because of their inheritance from their mother or whatever, but that you left with them, and just basically like trying to protect somebody he cares about because it's the last family he has left. Like, that's a fucking Chad move for a child. That shows character. Like, Jesus. Felt a little left out hearing Sumi talk about love.
私ね、かっこいいなーって思ったんだ。私と同じ年なのに、大人の人に向かって誰かのためにあんな風に怒れるんだって。
Sumi nostalgically reminisces. Her eyes sparkle to an unbelievable degree. I love Yuki too now, but can I feel that same emotion Sumi's feeling?
スミは、その後どうしたの？
プリント全部ポストに突っ込んで帰ってきちゃった。
声かけたりしなかったの？
そんなの無理だよ。だって、いくらクラスメートだって言っても、その時はお互い初対面みたいなものだったし。
スミってさ、ユキのことになると暴走するくせに変なとこ奥手だよね。
奥ゆかしいと言ってほしいです。
それでユキなんかに一目惚れしちゃったスミ少女の冒険はどんな風に続くの？
まず、初めて話しかけるまで半年かかりました。
嘘でしょ？
嘘みたいな本当の話だよ。エミちゃんが教室でバカみたいにペン回しの練習してるとき、私は真面目に悩んでいたのです。
いちいち私の暗黒時代の話は織り込まなくていいから。
それから新海くん、ちょっとだけ学校来るようになったんだけど、ずっと机に伏せて寝てるか、図書室で寝てるだけのネクラだったから。
図書室行っても寝てるだけなのかい？何その新しいタイプのネクラぼっち。
なかなか話しかけるタイミングもなくて、話しかけようとしても無視されちゃいそうで怖かったし。
That's no surprise that he didn't remember.
そういえばその頃のスミが妙に一人でトイレに行く回数が多いって女子の間で話題になってたわ。みんなで若年性の頻尿なのかなって心配してたけど、そういう理由だったのね。
私の知らないところでなんて失礼な心配を。ただ、こっそり新海くんの後つけ回してただけなのに。
いくら好きだからってそれもどうかと思うけど、ユキにストーカーはしてないとか言ってなかったっけ？
学校内で好きな男の子のお尻を追っかけるのはストーカーとは言いません。恋する乙女と言います。
Fucking double standards.
なんて都合のいい解釈。今の話を聞く限りユキがスミの気持ちに気づかないのもしょうがない気がするけど。
エミちゃんは親友より好きな男の肩を持つつもりなの？
そういうわけじゃないけど。で、ユキにはちゃんと話しかけられたの？
卒業する前に一度だけね。
スミがとってもピュアで可愛い。
What the hell was I doing back when Sumi was that pure? Oh! Yeah! I did nothing of value at all! I'm sorry!
卒業式の日ね、新海くん来なかったんだ。
単にネクラだっただけか。それかもう一つ思い浮かぶ理由はあるけど。
Despite how moody Yuki can be, his only two motivations are money and Tsuki. It's kind of funny when you think about it.
それで先生に、私が新海くんのお家に卒業証書とか届けてきますって必死にお願いして。私、同じクラスの天馬はすみと申します。お邪魔します。
What do you want? Are you trying to barge into my home?
間違えた。こんにちは、新海くん。
Oh, hello.
今日はね、君にお届け物があって。
I see, you need my seal?
私は宅配便屋さんじゃないよ。まったくもう。はい、これ。
Oh, right, graduation.
卒業式、サボっちゃダメでしょ？
I already graduated, so what does it matter? What, you still need something?
どうしよう。緊張しちゃって会話が続かない。
Are you the one who delivered the printouts every now and then?
はい、そうですが何か？
Oh, sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Thanks.
いたしまして。声裏返った。
Are you done?
まだだ。
I see, you still need something?
あとは、これ、ハンコ代わりにサインして。
Huh? What's this heavy thing? A graduation yearbook? There's already a lot written there.
ダメ？
Actually, I'd like to ask if you really want me to sign it, but I'm sure I could sign it. But just my name, okay? Even if he does only write his name, that page will be the most precious memory in my graduation yearbook. Hey, that laugh of yours is kinda gross.
失礼しました。サイン、
The first new. Okay, you're done for sure this time, right?
満足した。
Oh, why do I have to cough so much? Okay, well, I'm busy, so as my crush started to close the door,
新海くん、またね。
Yeah, later.
にゅふ。
思い出し照れ笑いしてるし。
Without alone, I could tell just as happy as we felt at the time. And it's simply shocking to see just how much someone could love another.
こうして、私は無事新海くんとお話しすることができたのでした。めでたしめでたし。って全然めでたくないよ。
なんで急にセリフツッコミしてるの？
それは現在進行形で新海くんをエミちゃんに取られかけてるからだよ。
スミ、あんた恋バナするのに夢中で忘れてたでしょ。
ぐぬな。私の純粋な恋心を利用するなんて作詞だね、エミちゃん。
話したがったのスミの方じゃんか。
これじゃ不公平だから、次、エミちゃんの番ね。
残念だけど、私はスミみたいなドラマチックな話なんてなんもないから。
じゃあエミちゃんは一体新海くんのどこが好きになったの？顔？それとも顔？
なんで選択肢が顔しかないのよ。あんた本当にユキのこと好きなわけ？
だって私は新海くんのめんどくさいとこも全部ひっくるめて好きなわけだけど、エミちゃんはそうじゃないでしょ？だったら顔しかないよね。この面食い目。
Calm down, lady!
好き放題言ってくれちゃって。まったく。
Simi's starting to heat up again, whereas I've just got nothing to clap back with. After all, as soon as I try to think of what I like about Yuki, I lose my train of thought.
なんで私、あんな奴のこと好きになっちゃったんだろうね。好きだって気づいたのもついさっきだしさ。それも、ユキと一緒にいられなくなるのが嫌だっただけで。あれ？もしかして恋人じゃなくて友達でもいいんじゃない？
私、結 な不戦勝に困惑しております。
それは気が早い。だって良くないかもしれないでしょ。私はずっとユキの彼女として一緒にいたんだから、友達じゃ。
エミちゃん、それは恋始めちゃいましたって感じの一番楽しい時期ってだけじゃないの？
いや、そんな冷やし中華みたいに言われても。
私あの人のこと好きなのかな？そうじゃないのかな？勘違いかな？あれ？もしかしてあの人も私のことをキャッキャッって感じの一番乙女になれる時期だよ。
ごめん、私隅ほどメルヘンチックでロマンチストじゃないから。
親友をスイーツのお呼ばわりするとは何事？言っておくけど、エミちゃんだって本当は付き合ってなかったくせに、それに私が気づかないくらい恋する乙女に見えてたからね。
え、嘘！本人がついさっき自覚したところなのに？
だって顔に思いっきり出てたし、前泊まった時だって新海くんと一緒の時はテンション高かったのに、帰り私と二人になった途端寂しそうな顔したりさ。本当に好きじゃなきゃあんな顔しないでしょ？
そうなんだ。
Now, as Sumi's mentioned, said her finally realized that when our date ended and I left Yuki, the emotion I felt was real. Which is why it wasn't a mistake for me to break off into a mad dash and scream from the top of my lungs like that.
今なら、隅の気持ちもちょっとだけわかる気がする。
なんでエミちゃん余裕ぶってるの？私、もう新海くんとチューまでしたのに。
どうせ、ほっぺたにとかでしょ？
ピュールルル。
図星なんだ。
言っとくけど、エミちゃんが邪魔してなかったら、私、新海くんのことホテルに連れ込んで、エッチなことしちゃおうと思ってたんだからね。
隅が？無理無理。
エミちゃんだってしたことないくせに。
私はもうおっぱい見せましたもの。
あれはただの事故じゃないの？それ言うなら、私、お腹見せたことあるもん。
え、お腹？ユキってそういう性癖が。
よっこいす。
いろいろ突っ込みたいことはあるけど。泉さん、お仕事は？
世に溢れる歪談を見聞することこそが我が使命であり、生き様。
うん、わかったから、あっち行ってて。
She clicked her tongue at me.
じゃあ、エミちゃん、ゲームしようよ。私と交互に新海くんの好きなとこ行って行って、先に言えなくなった方が負けね。
ちょっと待って、それ負けたらどうなるの？
にゅふ。
スミってば、私の話聞いてた？そんなの、私が一方的に不利じゃん。
まず一つ目ね。
眉毛。
ほら、適当言っちゃダメだよ。
なんでスミの前髪はセーフなの？ユキ、いつも前髪上げててないも同然じゃん。もはやハゲじゃん。っていうか、外見的な特徴はなしでしょ？
そっか。エミちゃんってまだ、さっき私と新海くんの話聞いてたし、実は新海くんとクラスメートなんだって気づいたと思ったけど、気が動転してたのかな？
え、何？私、何かおかしいこと言った？
なんでも。ほら、早く言わないと、私の勝ちってことにしちゃうよ。
なんだかんだ言って優しいところ。
それ、分かりみが深い。
ほら、次、スミの番でしょ？
月ちゃん大好きなとこ。
変なところでマメなとこ。
お願いしたら、心底嫌そうな顔しながらも聞いてくれるとこ？
意外と二人で話してても飽きないとこ。
ちゃんと女の子扱いしてくれるとこ。
素直にお礼言ったりすると、地味に照れたりするとか。ねえ、もうやめない？
そうだね。これ、思ったより恥ずかしい。
オーナー！いつからそこに？
ラブコメの波動を感じて良いから冷めてみれば。
なんて楽しそうな話してるのかしら？キャピキャピ！ らお姉さんお手の物なんだから。私の輝かしい青春時代の話聞きたい？ねえ、聞きたいでしょ？
すみません、店員さん。
呼ばれて飛び出てポポポポーン。
表に出していい状態じゃないから、この人バックヤードに閉じ込めておいて。
私一人では荷が重い。
後でアイスおごってあげるから、お願い。
階段なら私が付き合ってもいい。
アキー、ワイダも大好きチンチンチンチン。
Izumi drags the drunkard away.
新海くんにお酒飲ませたら、天魔主キーとか言い出さないかな。
ちょっと変な想像させるのやめてよ。うわ、鳥肌立った。かゆいかゆい。
ねえ、エミちゃん。本当に新海くんのこと好きなの？
それとこれとは話が別でしょ。私もユキに普通に好きって言われてみたいかも。
Emmy, I love you.
ユキってば顔赤くしちゃって。へへへ。
おーい、エミちゃん。帰っておいでー。
今、私は一体何を。
エミちゃん、人のこと言えないくらいデレデレじゃん。
誰がデレデレよ。デレてるのはむしろユキの方だったから。
それ、エミちゃんの妄想の話じゃなくて？
もし相手がスミじゃなかったら、今頃発狂してるところだったわ。
変な見え張ろうとするからだよ。エミちゃんには反省の色が見えないね。
スミ、まだ怒ってるの？
そりゃ、激おこぷんぷん丸だよ。
古っ。
だから、エミちゃんとはもうお友達やめるから。今日から私とエミちゃんは恋のライバル。
恋のライバル？
そう。同じ人を好きになっちゃったもんは仕方ないから、あとはただ争うだけだよ。たとえ相手がエミちゃんでも、私は譲ってあげる気なんて、これっぽっちもないからね。
わかった。私だって負けたくないから、スミに。
Oh, it's gonna be hella funny if like Emmy, like if Hasumi told Emmy after all that he's their classmate, and then in class they're talking about like, oh, by the way, I mean, like they're just like with Momo and Saki, and they're just like, oh, by the way, I've got like a bit of a contest going on with Hasumi right now. Oh, really? With Sumi going on right now? Oh, really? What contest? We're fighting over a guy. What? Remember my boyfriend? Well, he's not actually my boyfriend. I was paying it off because I was being a filthy little show off. But now we both actually like him, and turns out Azumi has liked him. Sumi has liked him since fucking middle school, and now we're fighting over him. Wait, so they're both going for that like boys school, like boys school honor student, all boys school honor student. Oh no boys, not all boys school. What? Suddenly, like Amy points over to Yuki, and Hasumi's already behind him, just lifts up his bags. It's like, what the fuck, light! While the others just sat down, they're like,
お友達辞めるって言ったとき、一瞬エミちゃん寂しそうな顔したの。見逃さなかったよ。
してないし。
私もエミちゃんのこと傷つけるのが嫌でずっと我慢してたから。でもそれでも私はやっぱり新海くんのことが好きなんだ。だからこの気持ちは誰にも譲れない。
As a response to Sumi's serious gaze, I clench my fist.
私も遠慮したりなんてしないから。どうなっても恨みっこなしね。
大丈夫だよ、エミちゃん。軽く末代まで呪うだけだから。
今のうちに殴り倒しておこうかな。
暴力はいけないと思いまする。
スミってば強気なのかそうじゃないのかよくわかんないんだから。
か 覚悟しておれよ、エミの字。
Thus begins the second half of summer for me and Sumi.
でもちょっと待って。結局、逃走したユキのことは捨ておいたままでいいの？
確かに。
ねえ、スミ。早速だけど、ちょっと一時休戦といかない？
奇遇だね、エミちゃん。私もちょうどそう言おうとしたところだったよ。
しっかり懲らしめておかないと。ね。
にゅふふ。
Oh no. Crap, my body felt a little hot when I came back, so I turned the air conditioning on high and fell asleep on the couch. I guess that's why my body feels so stiff. Well, back to sleep, I guess. Suck in my dripping nose, stagger into my room, and plop onto my bed.
小夏。
Onet's-san is sleepy when she's gone.
どこなの？
It's gotten quite bright outside, but it's way past the time I usually wake up. My bed feels so too groggy for me to get out of bed. Can't believe I got a cold.
いいから、今日はじっとしていてください。兄様、今日はバイトも何もないんですから。
Tsuki's looking after me. She wrings out a cold towel and places it on my forehead. Even if I don't have anything to do today, what about you? Weren't you supposed to start a school training camp today?
風邪をひいた兄様を放置して学校行事に参加できるほど、私は薄情な妹ではありませんので。
It's just a cold.
何を言いますか。よく兄様も同じような理由で学校とか休んでるじゃないですか。
It's different, Tsuki. We're looking forward to that training camp, weren't you? We're gonna pick wild plants and make tempura, weren't you?
くどいですよ、兄様。
Oh boy. I deserve to catch this cold as a result of my carelessness, but I don't want to take away Tsuki's fun. And I know there's nothing I can say to change Tsuki's mind when she gets like this. It's nothing serious. You don't need to nurse me. In fact, if you called my cold, then I'd have no choice but to die.
いつも通りのシスコン発言ですが、よりネガティブなあたり弱っている証拠ですから、無理をしないでください。
So precious how Tsuki won't leave my side, but I still try to think of something with my hazy head. If I go to sleep, she'll probably leave me alone. With that thought in mind, I close my eyes. Before I can fall asleep, the doorbell rings.
私出ますから、兄様は絶対ベッドから出ちゃダメですよ。
If it's a stranger, don't open the door no matter what, even if it's a mailman.
はいはい。今は私よりも弱っちい兄様は黙っててください。
I know Tsuki's not the type to just follow a stranger willy-nilly, but she's so cute and worried a stranger might kidnap her too, to nilly his willy. Sure it's taking a while, what's going on? She's been gone for more than a couple dozen seconds, but I'm getting worried. Hasn't been gone for more than a couple dozen seconds, but I'm getting worried since she hasn't come back yet. As soon as I try to drag my heavy body up to go check, Tsuki comes back.
まったく、兄様は言ってるそばから、絶対安静です。
Pouty Tsuki pushes me back into bed. Wish she'd be a little more gentle with me since I'm sick.
それと兄様、私、やっぱり林間学校行くことにしましたので、家の留守はお願いしますね。
Leaving your niche up behind? I'll be a good bear, I swear. Don't leave me. I'm stuck with the fear that Tsuki's gonna coldly leave me behind, so I can't help but whine.
さっきと言ってることが180度違いますね。でも大丈夫ですよ、兄様。頼りになる助っ人が来てくれましたから。やっほー、新海くん、生きてる？
どっちかっていうと、死んでそうだけど。
Why are you two? Said terrible things and abandoned me yesterday, yet here Amy and Tenma are looking at me as if nothing's changed.
兄様の看病はエミさんとハスミさんがしてくれるそうなので、私は安心して旅立ちます。
What is this, a final farewell?
それでは兄様のことよろしくお願いします。
うん、任された。
林間学校、楽しんできてね。
では行ってきます。お二人にもお土産買ってきますね。
Tsuki's shoulders her packed bag and leaves the room in a cheerful mood. She really was looking forward to it, huh? Good for her. I'm so happy for her. Honestly, thank you two for coming. That was starting to look like Tsuki wasn't going to leave my side.
まったくよ。なんで昨日の今日で風邪なんかひいてるの？バカなの？
Ugh. Today I've got no comebacks for the show off.
本当はユキのこと懲らしめに来たのに。こんなに弱ってるんじゃ、そうもいかないじゃないの。
でもエミちゃん、これはこれで、にゅふふ。
そうね。だってもう、どこにも逃げたりできないものね。
They got crooked smiles in the faces, but the fact of the matter is I don't have anywhere to run, nor any reason or desire to run either.
お楽しみは後に取っておくとして、新海くん、お風呂借りてもいい？
One thing to say is yes, use my bathtub.
実は、昨日あれからお家帰ってなくて、その夏ですし、大変かぐわしい香りになっている可能性がなきにしもあらずなわけで。
I thought she was distancing herself so that she wouldn't catch a cold, but I guess it was for an entirely different reason.
スミってば何照れてるのよ。汗かいちゃって気持ち悪いからお風呂貸してって。
Sure, I don't mind, but do you two have changes of clothes?
今日は私も持ってるから平気。この前、ひどい目にあったから。
I know she's talking about what happened when we went to the pool. Does she seriously just carry on to change her clothes at all times now?
私はいつ新海くんとお泊まりしてもいい？
一時休戦って言ったばかりなのに。
にふふ、甘ちゃんだね。勝手にアピールする分には、同感だよ。
What did Emmy and Tim talk about after I left last night? They're arguing with each other. So, are you going to take a bath in that?
そうだった。エミちゃん、お先にどうぞ。
はあ、スミ、いつも私に一緒に入ろうって言ってくるくせに、怪しい。
キクリンジョ。
Giga gasp.
そうやってユキと二人きりになるつもりでしょ。ほんと油断も隙もないんだから。はいはい、スミもくちゃいから一緒に入りましょうね。
私はワンコじゃないんだぞ。
Despite their bickering, they seem to get along well enough as they head to the bathroom. They're not fighting, are they? Emmy and Senna's relationship gets so odd overnight.
えいえい。
Boop.
えいえい。
Boop. If we're bored, you can go home, you know.
ひどい。
After what I said last night, I was more or less trying to keep it all in, but Emma's incessant poking of my cheek while I'm immobile is just too much to ignore. Don't you have anything else to do?
5分に1回濡れタオル取り替えてあげてるよ。
That's way too often. I can't sleep like this. Ever since she took a bath and got changed, Tem hasn't left my side. Told Suki this already, but don't blame me if you catch a cold.
新海くんの体中を巡った風菌なら、二次感染も大いにありなので。
何気持ち悪いこと言ってるのよ。邪魔だから離れて。
Emmy comes back from the living room with a paunch she places on the floor. She takes off the lid and white steam billows
お
out.
かゆ作ったけど、食べられる？
Okay, yeah, maybe a little.
チュル、美味しそう。
スミの分はないからね。
I don't have much of an appetite, but since she made it for me, I should eat it. Try to get out of bed, but Emmy stops me. I can eat the rice porridge, can't I?
私が食べさせてあげるから、ユキはじっとしてて。
Emmy scoops out a bite of the rice porridge with the soup spoon and blows on it to cool it down.
はい、どうぞ。
What about it do? Emmy timidly holds out the soup spoon. I put it in my mouth and eat the rice porridge. It's a little hot, but I eat it anyway.
どう？おいしい？
Oh, it's almost as good as Suki's.
素直に美味しかったって言えばいいのに。バカ。
そう言いながらもむっちゃ嬉しそうな顔し腐ってからに。クキギギギギ。
For some reason, Tim has been watching the whole thing in silence, but now she's grinding her teeth.
てっきり邪魔してくるかと思ったのに。
料理得意じゃない私が出しゃばるのは筋違いだからね。おいおいお。
変なとこで理性的ね。まあいいや。よく我慢できました。えらいえらい。
じゃあ次は私が新海くんに食べさせてあげるね。
あ、舌の根も乾かぬうちに。
ふう、 おいし
って何自分で食べてるのよ。
い。お腹空いてたのもあるけど、男の子なら一度口をつけてからの方が喜んでくれるかなって。
That's a very specific fetish, and it's not one I have.
にゅふふ。照れちゃって。なんなら咀嚼してから口移しでも。
おかゆなのに咀嚼する意味、レンゲ返して。こうなったら私も使って上書きしてやるわ。
Cuties. Please, just wash it like a normal person.
ユキは私が一度口つけた食器は使いたくないって言うの？いいから食え。ふんし。
What the hell do you think you're doing?
あ、ごめん、つい暑かったよね。ちゃんとフーフーしてから食べさせてあげるから。
That's a problem.
新海くん、お水飲む？
Why are you so fixated on mouth to mouth?
スミは放っておいて、ユキはこっち見て。はい、
I give up and just let Amy feed me. When I let these assertive girls have their way with me, I feel like it only makes my fever worse. They should just ignore me. I haven't even apologized to him yet. Why do you still care about me?
どういうこと？
I said such horrible things to you two last night. I'm not shameless enough to just let them take care of me as I procrastinate on what it is I need to do. Yet Amy and Tema just look at each other in confusion.
ふふ。さすがの新海くんでも、やっぱり悪いとは思ってたんだ。
ユキがそんなこと気にするなんて。明日は雪でも降るの？
Two of them smile as if they've gone mad.
新海くんの、そんなどうしようもないとこも含めて好きになったんだから、あのくらいじゃ幻滅したりしないよ。
むしろ、雪らしくて安心したというか。
True, those were my honest feelings.
いや、そこは否定しなさいよ。なんでこんなの好きになっちゃったんだろう。
ほんとにね。でも、好きって伝えて、あのネクラ新海くんがニヤついたの見ちゃったら、私、もっと好きになっちゃった。
あれ？ユキったら、まさか見られてないとでも思ってたの？えいえい。
もう、可愛いんだから。えいえい。
As I try in vain to cover my face with my hands, they relentlessly poke my cheeks.
でも、怒ってはいるんだからね。風邪ひいたのだって、きっとひどいこと言ったから罰が当たったんだぞ。
スミの言う通り。だから罰として、おとなしく看病されなさいよ。鬱陶しくなるほど、一緒にいてやるんだから。
Yeah, my bad. Knock yourselves out.
誠意が足りない。
What do you want me to do?
にゅふふ。好き。
私も。
大好き。
ダイス。って言えるか！なんで私まで罰ゲームみたいになってるの？
エミちゃん、嫌なら言わなくてもいいんだよ。
私もユキのこと、大好きだから。
Cut me some slack. You're making my fever go up. If they look at my face again, I'm gonna regret it, so I bury my face in my pillow. I can no longer tell if my face feels flushed because of my cold or because of something else.
苦しめ苦しめ！
エミちゃん、病人いじめるのは良くないよ。
先にやりだしたのはスミでしょ？
The two of them goof around for a while, and by the time they settle down, it's already 3 p.m.
そういえば新海くん、お薬とか大丈夫？
なんか飲んだの？
No, I'm good with medicine. I do have some medicine just to be safe, but it's not like taking it's gonna speed up recovery. It's our whole household policy to just rest illness off, lest the pain's too intense.
でも、汗たくさんかいてるから、スポーツドリンクとかあった方がいいかも。
あとプリン！
なんでプリン？
私が風邪ひいた時はいつもママがプリン買ってきてくれるから。
それ、スミが食べたいだけでしょ？まあ、食べやすいからいいと思うけど。ユキ、私買い物行ってくるから。
Wait, just so long are you two planning on staying here? You didn't go home last night either, did you?
いつまでって、そりゃ、ユキの風邪が治るまでに決まってるでしょ？
Huh?
正確には明日の夜、月ちゃんが帰ってくるまでだね。お兄ちゃんの面倒を見るって約束しちゃったから、仕方ないよね。
罰って言ったでしょ？ それともそんなに私たちに看病されるのが嫌なの？
I'm thankful you're looking after me, but
そっか。
エミちゃん、いくら好きだからっていちいち喜びすぎじゃない？それはもうちょろいんってやつだよ。
スミにだけは言われたくないんだけど。
listen to what I have to say. It might not apply to Tenma since she's a delinquent, but
不良じゃなくてちょい悪だよ。
Emmy, your parents must be worried about you.
私のこと心配してくれてるんだ。でも平気。ちゃんと連絡はするから。
With that, Emmy takes out a phone and starts calling someone. She sets it on speakerphone so I can hear too.
あ、もしもしお母さん。今日もスミのとこ泊まるから。
Oh, come on. Just because it's summer break doesn't mean you should bother Sumi every day after day.
もしもし、おばさん？ごめんね。夏休みの宿題まだ終わらなくて、エミちゃんと片付けちゃいたいの。
Oh, hello, Sumi-chan. I just remembered that you two are preparing for exams. Emmy's not getting in the way of your studying, is she?
ちょっと邪魔って何よ。
Okay, I get it. Study properly for your exams. Study properly for exams. But be sure to come back home tomorrow, okay?
切られたし。でも、これで問題ないでしょ？
Badass childhood friend tag team smirks wickedly. Okay, fine. Just use this to buy enough groceries for yourselves, too. Take out a 10,000 yen bill from my wallet and hand it to Emmy.
ユキがためらいもなくユキチを。
Yukichi?
新海くん、やっぱり熱で頭が。
Oh, shut up. You're taking care of me, so it's the least I could do.
今日のユキってば、塩らしすぎて調子狂う。
Just chalk it up to the fever. Not only is my head seriously hazed from the fever, I just can't be mean to Emmy and Tenma right now. It's seriously throwing me off my groove, too.
私も行こっかな。
あんた、その格好で出歩くわけにもいかないでしょ？スミいると邪魔そうだし、ユキとお留守番してて。
はーい。
When Tenma responds awfully obediently, Emmy pops her knuckles.
抜け駆けしたら、わかってるよね。じゃあ行ってくる。そこは、行ってらっしゃいとかさ。少しは気の利いたこと言えないわけ？
If I did, you'd just say, Yuki, the fever must really be getting to your head, wouldn't you?
当たり。
そういうの禁止。
そういうのって何よ。
言い合いしてるように見せかけて、ただイチャついてるだけのやりとり禁止。
へえ、自分にはできないからって嫉妬するのはみっともなくない？
くぬぬ。
じゃあ本当に行ってくるから、隅に襲われそうになったらすぐ電話してね。
Sure. Emmy leaves and the room goes silent for a while.
逆に私が襲われちゃうかもしれないのにね。
I'll try to steal a march on her seconds after she's gone. Besides, what reason would he have to pounce on you?
ほら、だって今結構無防備な格好してますし、男の子の部屋に上がり込んでるんだから、実質襲ってもいいよって言ってるようなものだよ。
Just try laying a hand on me. Emmy will beat the snot out of you.
だから、新海くんから襲われる分には同感だよ。
Also, why did you let your hair down all of a sudden?
こっちの方が襲いたくなる雰囲気しない？
You kinda look more childish with your hair down. I get it. I like her a lot more with her hair down.
もう失礼な。やっぱり私が立派な大人のレディーだということを思い知らせてやらないといけないみたいだね。
I'll inform your next of kin.
やっぱり思った通りだったわ。だって私たち伊達に付き合い長くないものね。スミ。
The way she seniorly apologizes when cornered is perhaps the only thing that she has in common with her childhood friend Emmy.
じゃあ本当に行ってくるから。スミは私が戻ってくるまでユキの部屋に入っちゃダメだからね。
She's like a dog being disciplined. Once Emmy bans her from my room, Tenma stares at me from the living room. Yes, now I can finally get some shut-eye.
じーろろろろ。
Don't stare at me while making cicada noises!
4畳半。飛び越えたなら、ゴールイン。
What's being biggest haiku? It's not even right. My room's bigger than that. Telma's taking Amy's warning seriously this time, peeking just her face in through my room
新
door.
海くん、エミちゃんのこと、なんでこのお家に入れたの？
How do you ask?
いいから教えて。
She's been here twice, including the time she came here with you.
2回もでしょ？
You came here before she did, and you've been here just as many times as she has, so what's the problem?
同じなのが大変気に食わないのです。少なかったら怒れたし、多かったら優越に浸れました。
It's so hard to please.
だから、今度新海くんのお家に来て、泊まるときは、私一人だけで来てもいい？
Just gonna remind you that today is special and Tsuki's usually home.
昨日はエミちゃんに邪魔されちゃったけど、私はホテルでもいいんだからね。にゅふふ。
I can tell you're forcing yourself, you damn new human.
無理なんてしてないもん。私は新海くんとそうなれたらいいって本気で思ってるから。
I don't know if it's because you're standing all the way over there, but somehow I'm not convinced.
エミちゃんにグーパンされるのは辛いので、今のところはこれくらいで勘弁しておいてあげます。
For now, you mean you plan on keeping this up even after Amy comes back?
だって新海くんが弱ってるうちにいっぱい好きだってこと伝えておかないと、また逃げられちゃうかもだから。ゆふふ。
I'm not gonna run, and I'm sorry, but there's only room in my heart for Tsuki and money.
じゃあ、月ちゃんとお金と私に一筋って言われるよう頑張るね。
Just don't know when to quit. I realize that Tenma's not gonna budge, leaving me no choice but to back down for now.
ごめんね。だるいのにお話ししちゃって。エミちゃん戻ってくるまでゆっくり寝てて。
Don't pause me, okay?
にふふ。襲ってほしい？
I'm closing the door.
ひどい！
I closed the door and locked shut. Now to think about it, I should have just done this from the start.
今すぐここを開けろ！どんどんどんどん！せめて寝顔見せろ！どんどんどんどんどん！
When Amy gets back out, I ask her to smack her once for me. I put in earplugs and close my ears. Close my ears? Close my eyes.
すやー。
ただいまー。で寝てるし、こんなところでお腹出して寝てたら、ユキの二の舞になるでしょうが。
I was just gonna go to the fucking prepare the choices. Maybe prepare the routes. I mean, just have all the things that are outside of routes just neatly in a video. So people don't have to watch awkwardly the first part of one route, then the first part of another route, just to get the whole experience. And now here I am at 2 a.m. despite actually wanting to go to bed earlier today. I cover up Sumi with a blanket as she sleeps on the sofa. After I put away the food and drink in the fridge, I had to take one room temperature sports drink and knock on Yuki's door.
あれ？ユキも寝てるのかな？
Because they're waking up, at least checking to see how he's doing, but for some reason the door is locked.
スミってば、またなんかしたでしょ。まったく。
While the door may be locked, it's just a privacy knob that can be unlocked by spinning the indentation around, so I easily pick it open with a 10 yen coin. Oh, it's one of those. You need a 10 yen coin for that. You don't need a coin, you just need your fingers.
本当に寝てるし。
The towel on his forehead slipped off and he's slightly sweaty. He's writhing around in his sleep a little.
待ってて。今拭いてあげるから。
Lightly wipe off his sweat with a towel, careful not to wake him up. It's only now that I notice part of his bangs are incredibly long.
ちゃんと整えてるのかと思えば、これは切るのめんどくさがってるか、髪切りに行くお金をケチってるだけね。
Oh no. Maybe I should cut it for him sometime. I do like short hair on guys, and I want to see Yuki look like he's what Yuki looks like without sweat-back hair. Suddenly I realized I've been so distracted by Yuki's sleeping face, I forgot to wipe off his sweat.
この人が私が好きな人なんだ。
When I leisurely spend some relaxed time with him like this, it serves as a reminder that I really do like him. Still have some doubts here and there, but I really do. But I guess I really do like him when all's said and done. Just looking at his sleeping face makes me smile after all.
ユキ、好き。
I try copying Sumi, but it just makes my whole body feel uneasy. My heart starts thumping. I can almost feel my body temperature rising, even though I haven't caught Yuki's cold or anything. And once again, I'm reminded that I like him.
昨日までこんなことなかったのに。恋ってそういうものなのかな。私もいよいよ恋する乙女デビューか。まさかその相手がユキだなんて。そんなことちっとも思ってなかったのに。ツンツン。
Having defiance, I gently poke Yuki on the cheek. Yuki might be hard-headed, but his cheeks are so soft.
本当にどうしてくれちゃうの？
Hey, can I get up now? With a hysteric shriek, Emi leaps up and slams the back of her head against the wall.
起きてたんならさっさと言いなさいよ。
You're as sturdy as ever I see. Sturdy enough that she can slam her head that hard without even getting a bump. The only thing turning red is her face, which looks quite embarrassed and ashamed. Sorry, the first thing I saw when I woke up was your show-off face, so I tried not to embarrass you. But my nose was itchy.
言ってくれたら花ぐらいいくらでも描いてあげたのに。バカバカシスコン。
What does that even have to do with being a siscon?
検索、ユキの記憶を飛ばす方法。
Why only my memory? Erase your memory too. That was embarrassing for me too, dumbass.
何何の騒ぎ？
Tama must have carelessly dozed off earlier. She enters the room looking awfully sleepy.
もうダメ。おしまいだわ。ユキと二度とまともに顔合わせられる気がしない。
また私の不戦勝なの？っていうか、新海くんに何したの？
口では言えないようなエトセトラ。
あれだけ抜け駆けは禁止って言ったのに？エミちゃんだけずるい。私も新海くんとエトセトラする。
Tema, I think you've already etceteraed me with me as much as Amy has. Whatever etc. I thought my fever had gone down thanks to the nap, but it appears I was wrong. I plopped back down onto the bed.
新海くん？エミちゃんどうしよう。新海くんが。
あ、そうだ。水分補給させなきゃ。
Ah! Splish splash.
こぼれてる。思いっきりこぼれてるよ、エミちゃん。いつまでも照れてないで、ちゃんと顔見て飲ませてあげて。
っていうか、自分で飲め。
By the time Amy loosens the death grip on the plastic bottle and pushes it at me, it's already half empty. Ah, that hits the spot.
まったく。こんだけ汗かいてるんだから、ちゃんと水分補給しないとダメでしょ。
Amy grumbles, still not making eye contact. Thanks, Amy, you're a big help.
ああ、もう私も喉乾いたから一口ちょうだい。
At her wit's end, Amy snatches the bottle from my hand and starts gulping it down.
何これ、生ぬる。
Because you've been holding it the whole time. Now get it back. I need some more hydration.
平然と同じペットボトル飲み回してるし。ずるい。私も回し飲みするよ。
あんたは何でもかんでも羨ましがらないの。喉乾いたなら好きなだけ水道水でも飲んでて。
Hey, it's not like water service is free, you know.
私どんだけお水ガブ飲みすると思われてるの？
あとスミ、よだれ垂れてる。
次よ。失礼。
So, why is Tenma here anyway?
さあ。
やめて。今のところ全く活躍できてない惨めな私を責めるのはやめてくだし。
When all's said and done, Amy's perfectly capable of handling everything by herself. It only takes one idiot to take care of an idiot after all.
エミちゃん、お夕飯作りは私も手伝うから。
Amy reacts with visceral disgust. Surely she's just overreacting. I know Tenma's not good at cooking since she wasn't allowed to help Tsuki cook the last time she stayed over, but still.
新海くんも覚悟しててね。
Prepare myself for what exactly? I've got a real bad feeling about this, but I don't have the energy to stop Tenma right now.
ねえスミ、見てるだけで手伝ったことにしてあげるから、おとなしくしててくれない？
私も女の子の端くれなんだから、好きな男の子のために手料理ぐらい作れないと。だから、エミ先生、お料理教えて。
Can the sickness arc like stop?
どうしよっかな。私たち恋のライバルなんでしょ。
新海くんの舌がどうなってもいいのか。
斬新な脅し方ね。私が教えなくても料理はするつもりなんだ。
今日のテーマさんはヒートこなしの極つぶしだからね。少しは家庭的な一面も見せておかないと、エミちゃんに全部持ってかれちゃう。
はいはい、わかったから。でもユキに作るのはおうどんだから、野菜切ってもらうぐらいしかやることないけど。
味付けは任せておいて。計量カップあるし、分量さえ教えてくれたらきっちりやるから。
ごめん、私いつも目分量なの。
出た、料理ができる女子アピール。そういうのいいから、そういうのいいから。
悔しかったらちゃんと料理練習しておくのね。
じゃあ今度一緒にお菓子作りしよう。
Salty about seasoning. I hate myself.
立ち直り早っ。まったく調子いいんだから。
甘々スイーツで新海くんのお堅い頭をトロントロンにしてやるんだ。にふふ。
変なもの入れるつもりじゃないでしょうね。
何入れたら新海くん喜んでくれるかな。
愛情だけたっぷり込めておけばいいの。
エミちゃん、たまに臭いこと言うよね。
生ゴミ鼻に詰めてやろうか。
キャー、湿った生ゴミを振り回さないで。
I hear a disturbing conversation. Hope it's not an omen. Considering the current state of my body, I could very well die if they fed me something weird. But if I were to refuse food cooked by me for me by girls taking care of me in my sickness, then Tsuki would yell at me.
エミちゃん、ネギこんな感じでいい？
ちょっと不揃いだけど、これくらいならユキは気にしないでしょう。その調子でザクザク切っちゃって。
あいあいさ。
Well, looks like things will be fine after all. Concerned, I had lifted up my heavy body and peeked at how they were doing, but it seems like Tenma's not as bad at cooking as she made it sound. More importantly, it's still really strange to see two female classmates in my kitchen cooking for me.
お待たせ。風によく効く薬味おうどんだよ。ふぅふぅ。はい。
It's fine, I can feed myself. Tenma casually tried to feed me. Walked out of my room, figuring I should at least eat a proper dinner.
まあまあ、そう言わずに。
Thanks for the food. I get the feeling she's not gonna let me off the hook until I let her feed me, so I just give in and open up.
どう？おいしい？
That's pretty good, I guess.
ま、私が見てて言う通りやったらいくら隅でもそりゃあね。
If he finishes cleaning up around the sink and sits at the dining table.
もう、おうどんくらいなら私だって作れるよ。やればできる子なんだから。
See, by the way, what's that oddly brown-looking dish? It's almost like vegetable stir-fry.
できなって、ただの野菜炒めだよ。新海くんも食べたい？
No, I'll pass.
遠慮しなくてもいいのに。
嫌がってるだけでしょ。まあ、心配しなくても味は普通だから、見た目があれなだけで。
Amy's eating it with a straight face.
玉ねぎは飴色になるくらい炒めた方が美味しいでしょ？
Like, I get what you mean, but...
野菜のシャキシャキ感が皆無だけどね。
シャキシャキ感が欲しいならサラダでも食べてなさい。まったく、なんでも美味しくなるチーズを使わなかっただけ。
Contrary to her words, once she sees that I don't want any, Hasumi shakes some grated cheese on the stir-fry and starts eating it herself. Shredded cheese and overcooked vegetables? I don't know, I'll just have a normal salad. What do you normally eat at home? You've got the whole place to yourself now, don't you?
お手伝いさんが来てくれてるときはちゃんとしたお料理食べてるけど、もっぱら買い食い。もしかしてそのせいで体重が。
気づいてなかったの？
調子乗って夜中にラーメンとか食べに行ったりしてました。ごめんなさい。
ちゃんとバランス取れた食事しないと、お肌ガサガサになるよ。
大丈夫。サプリはいっぱい取ってるから。
偏った現代人の食生活。
だから、夏休みが終わるまでは、月ちゃんのお料理、毎日食べに来るね。
Every day? No way.
毎日じゃなきゃいいんだね。
You're sure a positive thinker, Tenma.
にゅふふ。そうやって話そらすだけで、嫌だとは言わない新海くんのことが好き。
Tenma nonchalantly says she loves me. She keeps rubbing it in like that when it's obvious by now. That must be.
何よ。
Oh, nothing.
お前は張り合わなくてもいいのか？新海くんは見えっ張りなエミちゃんを心配しているんだよ。
わかってるから、事細かに説明しないで。もう、私が代わりに毎日隅の家に一汁三菜作りに行ってやるからね。
ありがとう、エミちゃん。
素直か。
朝はエミちゃんのお料理を食べ、昼は外食をし、夜には月ちゃんの料理を好きな男の子と食べ。はあ、なんと甘美な夏休み。
So you're still gonna come here for food, huh?
ユキ、隅が来ても絶対ドア開けちゃダメだからね。
What gives you any right to gatekeep who visits my house?
今の隅は何をしでかすか想像がつかないから。
はあ、よくわかってるじゃないか。我が恋のライバルよ。
それ恥ずかしいからやめて。
Your mom's starting to get embarrassed. Slip up the udon that's getting a little stale. Hey, Enmi, Tenma.
何よ。
何？
They're just gonna sleep on the floor like that. They're just staring at my face as I lie in bed with the lights out.
大丈夫。ユキが寝たらちゃんとソファーで寝るから。
You realize I can't sleep with you watching me like this, don't you?
私は、床でもソファーでもなく、新海くんと一緒のベッドで寝たいです。
At least save it for when you won't catch my cold. Seriously, I'm contagious.
そうよ。前、このベッドに隅と一緒に寝た時だって、狭くて寝づらかったのに。
よっこいせーっと。
人の話無視して、ベッドに入ろうとしないでくれる？
It's too narrow and hot. I'm too weak to push Tenma off, so the most resistance I can muster is to turn my back to her.
ゆふふ。背中から抱きついて、新海くんのこと温めてあげるね。
そんなことしたら余計に熱上がっちゃうでしょ？
何言ってるの、エミちゃん。風邪は体温を上げて治すんだよ。とにかく暖かくして、熱で風邪菌をやっつけるの。
I remember one day in like 9th grade. The thing with my family is that we do not like to stay at home because of sickness a lot. So, like, there was one day, like, at school, I was, like, feeling sick, but not, like, so sick that I felt like I needed to stay home. So, but while I was at school, it started to get a bit worse. So my plan of action was, because this was winter, so I had, like, I was wearing a normal t-shirt, then I had a jacket on, and then I had, like, a winter jacket to put over the jacket. So what I did is I just sat in class with like both jackets on, firmly closed up, just sitting there, suffering the heat, just like trying to set the sickness away.
そうなんだ。じゃあ、私も。
Not you too, Emmy!
なんで隅は良くて私はダメなのよ。
It's not a good for either of you. Tuki's bed is free tonight, so just sleep there, both of you.
ほんぎー。
Now that even Emmy's trying to crawl into my bed, I've got no choice but to push Tenma out.
じゃあ、私は床で寝る。
Hey, can you save that one for once I've gotten over my cold? You too, Emmy. You were a big help today. Thanks.
うん。どういたしまして。
Once I'm better and my head's cooled down, I'll think things through properly. So just let me sleep for now!
追い出されちゃったね。
でもまあ、本来の目的は果たせたんじゃない？
そうだね。ふふ。新海くんまた照れてたし。
ほんと、素直じゃないんだから。
さすがにもう疲れちゃったから寝よっか。エミち ちゃんも昨日から全然寝てないでしょ？
うん。だから寝相の悪い隅が邪魔さえしなければ、ぐっすり眠れそう。
エミちゃんの安眠を妨げるわけにはいかないので、やっぱり私は新海くんのお部屋に、ぐい。
まったく、油断も隙もないんだから。ユキも言ってたでしょ？そういうのは、ユキが元気になってから。
新海くん、弱ってるからあんな柄にもないこと言ってるけど、多分、元気になったらいつも通りめんどくさいと思うよ。
わかってるってば、そんなこと。でも、そっちの方が私は好き。
エミちゃん、それ私に言ってもしょうがないと思うよ。
うるさい！私は隅と違って、慎みというものを持っているの！ほら、早く寝よう。
Amy pouts as she heads to Tsuki's room. Knowing how much of a shy show of Amy is, I guess that suits her.
私たち、今まで通りでいられるのも、きっと今晩までなんだよ。
No matter how the dice rolls, we can't both be winners. I've got no intention of backing down. I don't want that relationship to remain ambiguous.
私は悪い子になりたいんだ。全部独り占めしたい。ほんの少しのかけらも他の誰かのものになってほしくない。
The reason I've been holding back all this time is because I love Amy too. Now I've got a get out of jail free card. The knowledge that he's not my best friend's boyfriend after all. Now nobody can get in the way of my feelings.
ねえ、何暗闇で一人にやついてるの？
いたーなー。えいえい。
秋原
Keep it down. In any case, I feel oddly at peace as I put in earplugs and close my eyes.
兄様、明日は燃えるゴミの日です。
釣れないな。
What? Are they fishing? I mean, any game is better with a fisherman game, you know, but still. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one. And, yeah. Okay, this part is literally called Imi versus Hasumi. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time when we will continue the setup for the routes because I say so. I remember the time when I didn't want to, like, fucking... And I said that I wouldn't record for too long today. Honestly. I've been like, every time I wake up, I've just been feeling off the past few days. Bye.